juice, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I'm a Levite, no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Preach the truth.
Radio. To my right, I have
Bishop Nathaniel,
Captain Amaziah, Officer Carmeli,
Officer Keydon, Officer Solomon,
Officer Jerham,
Soldier Solomon.
All praise to the Most High, brothers and sisters. We back with another show. Another fire show in on a Sunday in Mystery Babylon the Great. We're missing some mighty men today, some very mighty men.
Man, we extra light, man. We done had like captains and deacons and deacons and deacons and deacons and captains and
yeah.
I ain't even make it
last week. Like 20 people, right?
It was so heavy I ain't even get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
You was alright though. You was alright.
All-star cast, man.
You was alright. Yeah. Don't worry about all that. So we're missing the mighty Deacon Malachi, Levi. Sakpase, Deacon. Deacon's where's he at, Bishop? Dallas, right?
Texas.
He's in Dallas, Texas.
Corona spiking there.
Yeah, so hey, Deke, matter of fact, when you come back, listen, you quarantine for 14 days. You don't come back. You stay home. Home or the truck. You stay either one of those two places. Don't come around here for about 13 or 14 days. You stay over there on that side.
You gotta stay home 2 Sabbath journey.
Drink your what is it, the barbacoa and the garlic and all that. You do that thing, Deke. Mm-hmm. You ain't right dealing with Dallas over there. You know, because it's spiking in Dallas and also Florida. All right, so y'all watch out for that thing. We're also missing the mighty tribe of Benjamin, the warrior tribe. You know what I'm saying? The mighty Captain
Captain
Shemaiah.
Thick gravy.
Bishop, he not thick no more. So we got to kind of switch it up.
Saucy.
Oh, saucy. Oh, wow. The saucy Captain Shemaiah from the warrior tribe, Benjamin. You know who we be forgetting too? We be forgetting the mighty Captain Barnabas, the son of the right, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Barnabas still doing the work of the Lord, man. He ain't here, but he's still doing the work. He's in New York right now, right?
That you be right. He be gone.
Yeah,
epicenter
he be putting in that work. For New York?
Yeah, that's the epicenter right there, man.
Damn.
New York.
That's what originated. We gotta watch Soldier Solomon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
My temperature was taken. I'm good.
You good? You sure?
Positive.
You can taste stuff. You got your taste buds okay?
All of that, everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
looking a little. You sure?
He said this smoothie is kind of bland. This smoothie a little dry. I don't know.
Cap, you forgot Captain REA.
I didn't get there yet.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with you, man?
He's trying to save Judah
trying
for
to
last,
save Judah.
right?
I didn't get there yet. We're missing the mighty Big Judah, Captain REA. Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome, that's his nickname. Captain Awesome.
Captain Awesome.
He's so awesome. Right. So we're some mighty men today, brothers and sisters. But you know, we got the we got brothers to fill in. You know, so all praise to the Most High. We got the B team coming through. You know, damn. All praise. We gonna hold it down for patient saints.
We pull 40 off the bench. Don't worry about it.
That's all right.
Y'all pull 40 off the bench.
We drop 40 off the bench.
Damn. I hear that. All right. Good. So let's get right into it. Oh well, we have what we've been doing lately. The single brothers segment.
We ran out.
No, we didn't run out.
Oh,
we got a mighty man today, an extra mighty man. He got a little power, a little rank. You know what I'm saying? He up there a little bit. We got the mighty Officer Kidon.
You got Duke Kidon. He said, I thought I was coming to bring out scripts. They hit me with a single brother plate.
I thought they was gonna let me do my breakdowns. You know, bring out about the Germanic language and all of that.
Come on.
And the quasars and stars I'll be talking about in my classes. You know.
Yeah.
So we got Officer Kidon here. So what are you doing here today? Look in the camera and speak to who you need to speak to.
So yeah, I'm here today because I'm on the single brother segment. So
this is real.
Find
He's
me a rib.
You gonna find Maria.
Another rib.
So we get the quiz Officer Kidon today.
Yeah.
So we get to drill the officer today.
Man, I don't even think that'd be a real drilling because that's a different kind of Jew right there.
Yeah, he be on point with it.
Yeah, he's one of those politically correct brothers.
I'm pretty sure he got a checklist. He got all that. That thing set out. It's segmented. He got a
very articulate brother here, right here.
Be hard for sisters.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us, look in the camera, tell about yourself.
All right, so again, I'm Officer Kidon from Atlanta camp. Let me see.
I'm a
I
male.
don't know. I need questions.
I'm a male.
I'm a male.
What do you do? What do you like to do in your spare time?
That's a good question. I like to, outside of studying the scriptures, I'm learning guitar right now, learning more about music, and I like to read history. And right now I'm in Gad and Reuben history right now.
How long you been in the body?
About 7.5 years now.
Right. About 7.5 years. Dang. All right.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir, I do.
What do you do?
I actually do IT.
Oh, okay.
So do have a degree as well, computer engineering.
Okay. So what type of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for a woman that I need a sister with personality. I'm just cut straight to the chase.
All women think they have personality.
They don't.
I know they don't. They don't.
Yeah.
Not because a lot of our sisters, they
watch it now. Go ahead.
Oh, hey. Bishop, if they don't like it, they ain't for me. It's just that simple.
Y'all done messed up.
If like some of the sisters hide behind their makeup and their beauty to simplify for their personality, and I need a sister that is lively, you know.
Can y'all find us a picture of a sister that hides behind makeup?
Oh yes.
Y'all got a picture.
Hey,
or they hide behind social media.
That too. Yeah. But Cap, look up reverse makeup.
See,
videos.
they go to breakdown. They go to breakdown. See that? Here it comes.
He already ready. Y'all don't know what y'all getting yourself into, sisters.
Right.
Hey, sister asks, how old are you?
I'm actually 29, sister. 29.
Sister.
So what is the age range you're looking for?
Between 26 and 35 or 36.
So you go up to 36 or
You
29.
want someone older than you?
She's still gonna be in subjection to the law.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sit your ass down and cook this grits.
That's right.
Are you willing to travel for a sister?
Yeah. Why not?
Does she have to have a job?
Yeah. And let me clarify on that. Let's say I have a sister that is an at-home sister, like a homemaker. She needs to work at the house, just like in Proverbs 31. That sister is making moves in Proverbs 31. The same rib should be making moves at the house if she wants to stay at the house.
All right.
So you got a whole lot of stay-at-home jobs, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Are you
Oh, that one right there.
gosh.
Yeah, click that.
Oh man. Damn.
That one right there. Now that one on the right is lovely.
Yeah. But it's a lie.
It's a lie, sister. It's a lie.
That's the one brother see at the club.
What Jesse?
Come on, put that.
Jesse Peterson, you a lie.
You a lie.
A lie.
You see that?
Even the color of her eyes is a lie.
They got everything.
But this one wants a real man.
She wants a real
She got the
man.
nerve to want a real man.
And the thing was, she wouldn't be bad looking if she quit drooping her face. Probably just, wash it up a little bit, take some of that grease off, and
Yeah, put some
Damn.
Vaseline on it.
She's like two different people.
And this is witchcraft right here.
It is.
This is definitely witchcraft.
And I don't think our sisters really know how much witchcraft go into changing your image. Because if you are willing to hide behind a mask called makeup,
Break it down.
then I already don't trust you. Because you're not showing your true face. You're not.
I don't trust you.
Sisters, y'all heard that? Y'all heard that, sisters?
If your makeup too thick, I don't trust you.
The officer said he don't trust you. He want to see you at Tabernacles at 6:30 in the morning when you first wake up going to the bathroom. That's how you got to see the sister that you proven. Hey, y'all brothers take counsel. You invite that sister to Tabernacles. You want to see her without the makeup, without all the fluff on, without the witchcraft on there.
Look at that one right there.
0 to 100.
She's like Gabrielle Union on the right.
Yeah, she does.
That's the wrong one to look like.
Hey, go back out because I saw one that I'm kind of familiar with. Where was that one? Looked at next to the one you just put up. Yeah. Y'all remember that one? She even had no teeth.
That hurt my eyes.
Hey,
Wow.
She like something on Big Trouble in Little China, like.
No. Don't she look? She looked like the little thing off Goonies.
Yeah.
Oh, Goonies.
Goonies.
Nuh-uh, Ghoulies, that little thing, the green thing that came out of the toilet.
You remember Chunk and the dude with the peanut head?
Rocky Road.
Yeah.
She got the Chunk face. Chucky brows.
Hey, brother, y'all see this right here? Y'all invite her to Tabernacle. If you look like she on the right, you invite her to Tabernacle so you can see the real her.
She ain't got no teeth, bruh. Like, her whole top grill gone, because, I could tell by the sunk in.
That's like the Predator.
Remember, that bitter face,
remember
man.
Predator with the forehead?
Damn.
Woo.
And it's bald.
I'm showing my age.
She forehead bald.
Cap, that's messed up.
That's a lot of forehead.
So, Kidon, you don't like women like that? You don't like women?
No, you're not real.
Not real.
So I mean, if you lie with something as simple as
Hey,
your
can
face,
I see my chunky sister? Go back.
No.
Right there in the middle. Yeah, click out.
Damn, she got a black face.
Wow.
She got all
Is that Lizzo?
Look,
That's Lizzo, right?
Man.
I don't know who that is.
Man.
Oh man.
She like one
She
of
had
them.
an allergic reaction on the makeup.
That's what it looks like.
Can't be disrespectful, man.
Man, she like one of them. She like one of them mobster cartoons back in the day when they had the brown.
Now that's called what is that? When they dark hyper, what's it called? Hyper when you get dark spots. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Vitiligo? I don't know.
Birthmarks.
Hyper
Dark marks?
Hyperpigmentation.
That's it.
Hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation. All she gotta do is go to a dermatologist. They'll give us for around her eyes, around her mouth, and she has the potential to look like that on the right.
Or she could go to Benji and get the soap and just.
That's right. That's right.
Wash it clean.
Benji's not the only tribe that does the soap.
I think it is, Benji.
Levi does the soap too. We all know that.
No, man. Oh, you're right.
wanna throw
You're right.
Levi
Levi
on.
also does soap.
Yeah, I forgot.
Leave Levi out of this.
Y'all do soap,
So
man.
y'all got enough
We
mud to
learned it
worry
from
about.
Benji.
When y'all can afford it, though.
Damn.
Oh,
man.
dang.
You know how Levi is.
man.
Levi, y'all got that mud thing going on,
They said that stuff heals
So
the
now,
skin.
hey, does weight bother you?
No, I'm big. I mean, if she's willing to lose weight with me, hey, I'll press the most.
So you're working out now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're
You
eating
got
right.
swole.
Yes, sir.
All
Okay,
praises.
praises.
And he also, you lead men of valor.
Yes, sir, I do.
Right, so
Yes, sir.
you in shape and you're getting even better.
Even better, yeah.
All
I'm
praises.
trying to return back to the high school, side.
The high school.
Oh, yeah?
If I get to 230, I'll be
You
solid.
want the body of a 17.
So what, do you mind saying what you are now?
I'm 330 right now.
You 330.
Yes, sir. All I need to lose is 100 pounds.
And Nathaniel had the nerve yesterday to say he was 250.
yeah, hey,
I'm still offended
thou
about
shalt
that
not
thing.
lie.
He had the
Hey,
nerve.
if Soldier, if you watching, thou shalt not lie, brother.
Oh, I'm about 250.
whole
Like,
lot.
what?
So it's like, come on, bro.
So you don't mind a big sister if she's willing to. So when it'd be like, damn, thunder and lightning in there.
Hey, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be thunder and lightning.
How about any kids? You want a sister with kids and no kids?
I don't mind kids due to the fact that I know that our community suffers from the disease of like fathers out the household and broken down families.
You said disease.
Yes, that is a disease.
Yeah,
wow.
I agree with that.
A disease is a breakdown in structure in the body or a system. So the family is a system. With that breakdown, I don't mind being the aid to that child's life.
See that boy? See that sisters? He a vaccine for broken homes.
That's right. He a cure.
Look at our sister up there.
Damn, man.
Wow.
See, they don't even.
And Bishop, what you've been encouraging us to do, if we were to just change our diet, sisters can have the fullness of the
skin.
face.
Yeah.
You're right.
Eating all them baby back ribs and
The makeup even changed the
Stop
structure of her
Stop eating the
nose.
scrimp.
Yeah. But they love it. They love that.
crab legs on EBT cards. Stop it, sisters. Stop it.
Do you have any kids?
No, sir, I don't.
I got a question. What would you say are the top 3 characteristics that a sister must have that you just won't compromise on?
You gotta have a sense of humor. You got to. That's just with me. You got to be willing.
What would her sense of humor look like? Like what
Dark
type
humor?
What type of humor?
I like
do
it
you
all.
like?
Like I do love dark humor.
Like you want a sister that you want a sister that's gone like humor in terms of like you sleeping in the morning, she wake you up with a cup of water to your face or what?
What's funny about
you talk about like that's like a prank.
Like
That's
prank.
pranking,
That's
bro.
Esau.
That's
That ain't
dark
humor.
pranks.
I don't like pranks.
What
man.
is dark humor?
Like people that make
like
fun
pranks.
like I make
Make
no,
fun
like
of black
dead
people. Don't be making fun of black people.
No, no.
You black as hell, man. You can't make it.
That's dark humor. No.
hey, Bishop, like what is that? Proverbs 1, where the Lord laughs at our calamities. That's dark humor.
Dark humor. You laugh at other
So you
people.
laugh at other people's pain?
calamities.
Other people's
I
pain.
laugh at misfortunes all the time.
Hilarious.
Hell, we was laughing at the
We
brother
laughed
with
at
high
Joel
blood pressure.
Osteen.
We like
hey,
these brothers
hey.
finna die in here. High blood
I
pressure.
guess I do like dark humor.
Hey, Cap.
Damn.
Yeah, Cap, you're a dark humor dude.
Yeah.
You're a dark humor dude.
Hey,
I
Cap.
apologize. I repent.
What
Cap
for the
and
dark
Bishop,
humor?
we laughed
Brothers
at
was on they
Joel
death.
Osteen yesterday.
That's not dark
That's
humor.
Esau, man.
That's Esau.
That's light humor, man.
We gotta laugh at him,
So
man.
light humor.
So you don't like being pranked on?
Oh, nah.
No, I don't play no.
You don't play them games with me,
I don't
man.
do that.
I did
I
that
don't
one
like
time.
that
I threw some cold water on my wife while she was in the shower. She was mad at me for like a month and a half.
She was in the shower already.
Yeah, but the water was hot.
cold
So
water.
on that cold, I'm talking about ice cold water.
Did you
too.
dump it over the top?
Oh
Man.
I'm like, dang! I seen Esau do it on TV. I like that looked funny. I'm gonna try it. I was like,
Yeah, trouble in
it
the
wasn't
flesh.
no benevolence for about a month. I was
Damn.
but I wasn't in the truth yet, so I couldn't. I didn't know the script would
had
come
no
back.
power- you
I
had
had
no
no power.
He was just a nigga then.
That got her hair wet.
All right, so you said the sister does have to work?
Yeah.
She does have to work.
Because,
Okay.
You know,
You said sense of humor. What's the next two?
sense of humor. Of course, I like a pretty face.
So she does have to be naturally pretty.
Naturally, yeah.
Say the
Yeah.
beauty
I
of
mean,
a
we got
woman
good
cheers
genes
the
anyway. Just change the diet.
Brothers act like they don't want their woman to be attractive.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
wrong.
Oh no! Like you have to have your woman to be attractive. You
Yeah.
rolling over in the morning to look at the sister the rest of your
The rest of your life.
They
right.
talk like they gonna pick them with their eyes closed. Like, sister, is you righteous?
like they
keep the
proud.
laws.
That's
Oh, my bad, Cap.
No,
the-
I really think brothers just they be BSing.
They be trying to get
They
the
be
political
BS.
correct thing.
they be trying to be super politically correct with the scriptures.
Biblically
I just
correct.
want
I
a
want
sister
a
who's
Proverbs
gonna
31 and
follow the scriptures.
this.
Nah, but remember, a lot of those brothers are also young, so they're growing too. So, keep that in mind. They young, and they trying to get established. You're a little more established than other brothers right now. You've been in the truth, since 2013, if I'm right?
2014.
14?
That's when I came.
Yeah, so 6
came in.
years. So you've been around a little bit.
Yeah.
So all praises, all
Hey,
praises.
sister asks, if the brother will accept children, does he want any of his own?
Of course. Yeah. That's the fun part. Yeah.
Gotta make one.
Gotta make one.
Where's that script? Yeah.
Like 25 or something.
Not that one. A man loveth nothing more. We should have read that last week too.
Sirach 36.
Sirach 36.
Verse 22.
Yeah, somebody read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 22.
This is for you sisters that decide you want to let yourselves go.
The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's some good stuff right there. Now, so it says, the beauty of a woman cheereth. You know how sometimes you come home mad?
Yeah.
And you see a beautiful wife that cheers you. The Bible says that cheers you up. So if you in a house looking like a drag queen,
damn.
That don't cheer the countenance.
You got the pimple cream all over here.
What the hell is this?
The dirty tank top on.
He said
and a saggy skirt.
Yeah.
flopping around.
Just flopping around with a dirty house.
Exactly.
The scripture says a man loveth nothing more.
But the next verse, so coupled with the beauty is the next verse.
If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men.
See, now it says, if there be kindness, meekness. So that goes into her disposition, things she speak. Now that comfort in her tongue is twofold, but I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to put it on the table. And just leave it there.
Yeah, double to the things that's with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Job 11:6, all praises. They're double. The scriptures are double.
Hey, look at that lovely sister right there on the screen.
Damn.
Put that up there.
She got acne.
Now, if she eat right, like who said that? You said that? Yeah, if she eat right and
them scars in there.
no, she can fix that. She can
Cocoa
fix
butter,
that.
bro.
Nah,
Them
them
shea
scars.
butter. That's
She
all
got
she
them
need.
scars like Lawrence Fishburne got them scars.
Lawrence Fishburne.
You know Lawrence Fishburne got them holes in his cheek.
No, because the neck area, that's not bad. It's the face with the
It's just her skin. Messed
skin.
up.
Is, She's eating the wrong foods. That's what it
that's
is.
what it is.
Drinking soda.
And you know
GMO.
what? A lot of our sisters hate correction, though. They would rather mask it instead of fixing themselves up and getting their skin right with the right foods. They would rather mask it and be like, oh, get out of here. I'm going to eat my crab, shrimp, and pork and look like the sister on the left. Look at that
Don't
thing.
skin shame me.
Now look at her. I want y'all to look at her face and look at her neck and chest.
Right.
It's two different complexions. So
Yes.
that's what they call hyperpigmentation. So she got a major
I got that.
issue with that.
My head way darker than the rest of my body. I
Your
don't know
neck the same color as your face. What you talking about?
Nah.
But that's because of sun. That's sun.
Don't look upon me because the sun has looked upon me.
Brother here, man. Oh, man.
So she could fix that. That sister, unless she could fix that.
All praises.
It takes time.
So how far are you willing to travel? Would you be willing to go overseas? Or are you just a stateside sister? What type of any specific tribe?
When it comes down to the tribes, I do have my favorites.
What's your favorite?
Oh.
I think I know, but go ahead.
I got four.
I know your favorite, man. I know your favorite. Go ahead, say it, bro.
All right, so the four is I got to do shout outs for Judah.
Oh, okay.
You like Judah?
Wow, Judah was number one.
Of course.
All praises, okay.
What you mean? Wow.
He said he Reuben.
He's a Reubenite.
Reuben. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Reubenite.
You know, Judah and Reuben got a lot of history in this land, bro. I got to give shout outs to Judah. Two, all Northern Kingdom.
All Northern
He
Kingdom.
said, oh, that's what, 9 tribes?
About 10.
So there's only,
Two.
the brother said,
Three.
wait a minute. So what's 3?
Benji. 4.
Wait a minute, Benji.
Levi.
Can you wait? Put the video.
So he said, I like them all.
Yeah,
Sister fighting
Wait,
the
wait,
war.
wait. If you're not in those 4, I don't want to deal with you.
I like, yo, you
You're not
are.
smart though, Bishop.
Hey, who had the video?
No, he said Levi.
You saw the
fourth.
video? Hold on. The video from yesterday with Benji smacking up the dude. Y'all got it?
Zakar got it in his phone. I know he got it because he sent it to me.
Zakar. Yeah, send that to Alicia, man. So Benji's number 3.
I don't want no
Benji's
Benji.
number
Hey.
And I have history with Benji because my grandma is Benji.
Oh, so you show Benji a little more mercy than Levi. Levi's last.
Levi is I don't know.
You said Levi last.
No, Levi should have been above Benji because after you watch this video, you're going to know why.
He said, play the video.
Play the video.
Hey, but listen,
Respect on Levi.
Roll the tape.
Levi women and Benji women
They're different.
are the same thing.
Nah,
basically.
Benji a little aggressive.
They different breeds.
No,
Benji is a little aggressive.
Haiti is aggressive too.
Man,
Haiti's aggressive.
I ain't
Nah.
never seen no.
No, they aggressive,
Them Benji
bro.
Them Benji?
They'll hit you with that mud though. They pick
with a rock.
Nah, they eat the mud. They don't hit you with it, but they eat the mud.
they make that thing into a ball.
Sock passe. Benji women get butcher knife though.
Yeah, machete, the cutlass.
They get a cut, man. Benji
Yeah.
woman get. I remember one time my home before I came in the truth, a buddy of mine in the world. Benji,
I sent it to you,
girlfriend,
Alicia. I
butcher
sent it to
knife.
you.
So pay attention, Officer Keaton.
I will.
But don't let this sway you, okay? It's just one incident, you know. It's just
Unrepentant
Hey, but,
Benji, they
hey.
like that though. Y'all be liking them rough,
No.
aggressive
But Cap,
women.
hey, Cap.
Unrepentant Benji.
Benji women are a little tougher though.
There you go.
yeah, they tough.
There
They
you
tough.
go.
Absolutely.
They grew up without shoes.
I deal with Benji and Levi sisters at my job. They two
tough.
different
Yeah, they
breeds.
tough. They
Yo,
tough.
you gotta be tough when you
All
walk
right,
around the
now
island without
let me
no
put the
shoes on.
disclaimer on this video, okay? Let me put the disclaimer. This is just one incident. It ain't in Jamaica.
Nah.
It's probably some little island somewhere, you know.
It's the island
In
of
Benji
Jamaica.
land,
Damn.
It's just the one of many times it's been caught on camera.
right?
No, it's Antigua. So
Oh, Antigua. Yeah, yeah.
Antigua.
So this is why you don't want
Antiguan women.
an oversized, angry woman.
And she probably older than him too, Bishop.
Because you know these young boys, they get the stay-at-home mumpy.
Yeah.
Mumpy?
Mumpy.
That's what
That's
Benji
big girl. Big girl.
Oh, okay.
Big boned
So, yeah, what brothers like to do in the islands,
in islands. Not
yeah,
here.
Benji, they like to get the big women, keep them at home, but they sneak around at the clubs, at the dance halls,
Yeah.
and sneaking around with the young skinny little thing, the young thing. That's what Benji do. Now this brother got caught. Let's see what happens.
Mumpy.
Come on. Uh-oh, you see how far he flew back?
Damn! Damn the devil! Look at her, she beating him.
May I cheer, Ted?
Madonna.
Damn! Damn!
Why she beating him on rhythm though?
She holding his hair. His dread.
Yesterday, bro.
No, man. I shouldn't even laugh. I can't even laugh.
She put her weight in smacks.
Like, there's more.
She did the lean with it, rock
In
with
front
it.
of the children.
In front of the children, yeah.
He like, look, y'all still at the stop.
Watch this.
Damn! Damn! No!
She punted him.
That was a Spartan kid.
This is Sparta.
In a skirt, a dress.
Now, Cap, I got a question.
You want to marry a woman like that? The hell is this?
Cap, I got a question.
I don't know if I want to answer any questions about this
Just
video
saying,
right
I got
now.
a question that people want to know.
No,
You know what I'm
people
saying?
don't wanna know.
You the only Benjamite up here right now, so I feel obligated to ask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, hell no. Even in the world, that never happened.
You mean on film?
That would be a hell no. That never happened to me.
He got a whole heel to the ribs.
Hey, Cap, I have seen this happen before, but not to this extent.
Sheesh.
I seen the sister.
Was she Benji?
Oh yes.
That's a vibe.
Hey,
sir.
A lot of Benjamite women have big hands. Like their thumb is
Yeah,
the size of
yeah,
this book right here. What the hell?
She went in.
But
on
but
this.
you know
thumbs.
what? No, now that I'm thinking about it, I just brought back to my memory when I was a kid.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell the whole story.
Hold on.
But I did see
confession corner
this
music.
similar situation in my family.
See there?
okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And some of them are like built like linebackers.
This
Back
one,
is mad wide.
this one was not built like a linebacker. But what happened was, brother was cheating. He got caught. She came home for lunch, cussing him out. They got into a physical, and she was eating her food on a plate. They got physical while she got the food in her hand, and she cracked him with the plate. Broke the plate in half. He sat on the couch for like 2 hours, bleeding, holding his head, getting cussed out. I was like, oh shit! Bam!
So the right tackle right there just.
Hey, remember 2 years ago in IUIC, Benjamite woman hit her husband. She's an American black. Benjamite. She grew up here.
Yeah.
Hit him upside the head with hot dogs.
With hot dogs.
So now, Deacon Yawasab says, were they frozen? I had to think about
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
frozen hot
They
dogs.
frozen, yeah.
You know that thing hurt.
Yeah, it does.
I was actually thinking when you said that frozen or thawed.
Yeah. That's like a rock.
Man, what? A pack
brick?
Yeah, it's a brick.
Yeah, it's a brick. Yeah.
A 16-pack or 8-pack of frozen hot dog.
Benji mothers are violent. They will jack you up.
I'm just mad at how she was smacking my boy in rhythm. Like she had the bougie dance going.
Pundit River.
She beat him to a calypso beat.
So just a joker in the back with some steel drums cranking it up.
So if you wanna get to know Officer Kedon, where can they? Oh, you can send the picture and your details to IUIC Atlanta Facebook page. You can inbox us there. Your picture and your details. All right.
All praises.
All praise to the Most High, Officer Kedon.
All praise.
No phone calls for Officer Kedon? No, the phone ain't ring?
What they ask about him?
They asking nothing? Nobody
They
asking?
laughing at the video right now.
You might have to scroll up.
Yeah, let me scroll up.
Did you ever say the third thing?
No, that's another thing. Sister did ask. You didn't hear. They didn't hear the third thing.
You said sense of humor.
Sense of humor and
pretty face.
Pretty face. You didn't mention the third one.
She has to have some wherewithal, intelligence. You know.
Wherewithal.
I don't want
wherewithal. Does that mean be able to hold a conversation?
Yes, sir. If you can't hold a conversation.
You don't want a dry sister.
No.
A bland.
One-word answer, sister.
No. And that's why you got to stay in your age range. You can't have an older man. We can't have a conversation with a freaking 19 and 20-year-old.
Right.
You 50, she 20.
You
got nothing in common, nothing to talk about.
And she telling you about
That's
TikToks.
what we call a cradle robber. That's what that is.
Like I remember back when Martin Luther King first said, she's like, last saw Martin Luther King on a TikTok. Like, I'm trying to show you something.
So a sister says most Benji women carry pain from being abused and used.
Judah and all the other tribes carry the same.
I'm telling you,
everybody.
Benji
we
little
all
aggressive.
got that.
Benji aggressive,
same
man.
Same curses.
We all been abused.
So
I think women think that men don't get abused and used.
Men get abused and abused too.
We just don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah. We let it go. Y'all hold it in and make it a part of your spirit.
Live off
forever.
America done had their foots on our necks and we've been born, man.
Right.
That part.
All right, so I guess we could go on to the first article. Right? Since we only got one.
How old are you again? Somebody asked.
29.
29. He is
29 years
29.
old.
Going on 30.
Let me check the Facebook page first.
There are bad aunties out there too. Black women, just so y'all know.
They do bad stuff.
They do bad stuff.
Are there any things that automatically disqualify a sister for you?
She got to know how to cook. Please help.
Oh yeah, if I cook better than you, it's something wrong. But I will, like with cooking, you can learn.
Yeah, you can provoke them to good
but,
work.
Yeah, like
a mouthpiece. I don't have the patience for that.
A woman who talks a lot.
No, not talk a lot. Like they always have something to say.
Okay.
Back to you.
The rebuttal mouth.
Yeah, rebuttal.
The rebuttaler.
I don't like the rebuttaler.
The rebuttaler.
The rebuttaler.
She always got to get the last word.
You got to say something. So
you
just got to say
prefer
something.
more quiet, more in the middle.
If she's quiet, that's fine. But if she knows how to hold a conversation,
So you don't want to mute. Some sisters come and be mute.
And you got to
Nobody wants
force
you
them
like
to
that.
talk.
yeah, you got to force them to talk.
That means she got skeletons. She got a lot of evil. She done.
Right.
Only time they
Or
talk is
she's
when they
not
complaining.
comfortable enough to be around you to just open up.
I mean that's the point of the proving process.
How long would you want to prove a sister for?
How
long do you think is not appropriate, but right for you to prove a sister?
For me, I do the year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah, because I gotta press the sister's buttons to see how.
What do you mean press her buttons?
Try the spirit.
Yeah, be plain.
Be plain. Because my mind went in the gutter just now, so I know.
Press a button.
I don't want to know what kind of
She got
button
two right
picture
there.
was. What this do?
What does button do?
It's like a fixer fountain.
So it's almost like I need to see how the sister operates in certain situations. So you create certain scenarios that will happen, and you just observe, see how she handles.
Around kids, around
Yes, sir.
body, your family, with money, going out.
And things like that can always be.
So you mean like leave money on the table and walk out the room?
Why not?
Yeah. See, I agree with that.
Let's see what she do with it. If she's gonna spend it,
or
is she
leave
gonna
your
put it
cell
in the
phone
bank,
and see
or she-
when you go to bathroom, open that thing up and go through it.
So
You gotta leave it. You gotta leave it unlocked. Yeah, you gotta leave it unlocked.
And the reason I have to do that, I need a ride or die sister. I need a sister that's there for me.
How long she have to be in the truth?
As long as she's seasoned, like, I mean, she has a good report. I say starting at 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3.
Yeah.
What would you say is something that a sister would have to get? She would have to be able to deal with or be used to, like a characteristic of yours. Like, in order to be with me, you got to be able to deal with this side of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how we all have little nuances and things that we.
You talking about gas?
Yeah, maybe you got gas
Like
in the morning.
Got to deal with that regardless.
You gotta be able to handle that.
Like some brothers may work a lot, you know what I'm saying? They may be gone a lot. So like it's yeah,
You'll see
I
that.
messed up for that, man.
Malachi.
Phone wasn't on.
All right, so
I ain't even took it off. I put it back.
That's y'all man.
So going back to what you said, Officer Solomon, I would say she has to be able to cope with the sisters because I may not be there all the time. Because after work, sometimes I have to do fly missions or man MOV. So I have things that I have to do in the body that, you know, she needs to understand.
So you're gonna be gone a lot.
Yeah.
You about the Lord's work first.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sister asks, are you outgoing?
I need you, like, how?
You know they want to go everywhere.
You want to take trip? You
In
want to
other
spend
words,
your
she
money
wants
on
you
me?
to take her out. Yeah.
That's what that
Where
means.
you gonna take me?
You gonna spend your money on me?
I like food.
I do like going out on dates. It's one thing I really think brothers and sisters probably need to try it if they're married. I called it a strut date, where you dress up in a garment, go down to the mall. Y'all can have some ice cream or something. But the looks that you get, and then you can pass out flyers too. But you get a lot of looks and stares because people never seen that in our people. You know,
I kind of
it's
agree
fun.
with that
It's
because,
really fun.
like when we went to I think we went to go see a movie, Black Panther,
yeah.
and we were dressed in the garments. We was the attraction.
Yeah, and just to see either a man of color or a sister of color dressed in royal, they always ask like, is this y'all wedding day? Is this? Like, no, we dress like this normal.
Yeah, we go to the mall on our wedding.
That's right.
But here, take this flyer. So
Yeah, so
you had it.
Sisters commenting good about it. They say, "Oh, I like him. He's down to earth. He's earthly."
Yeah, I could definitely vouch for Officer Kadon. He been around a long time, been a loyal brother.
He ain't changed either.
Yeah, he ain't changed. This is him. This is definitely the real Kadon you seeing right here. So I could definitely vouch for the officer.
all praise.
That's right.
Right. All praises.
All right, so we moving on. So if you want to inbox to find out about Officer Kadon, you can inbox our Atlanta Facebook page. All right.
Oh, you know how to dance, Kadon?
Can you dance? Have I seen you dance? You
Give us a
moving all that?
demonstration.
Hey, get up here and go dance.
Demonstration.
This is want to see. This is want to see if you got the move.
Steps.
I got two left.
The two left feet step.
Yeah, that's
He got a mean two-step, sisters.
He got that northern tribe thing.
Do one of your Northern Tribe dances.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Cap.
Merengue.
Do a little merengue, a little salsa.
Salsa?
Salsa. No?
Like I said, I have rhythm, but I don't dance.
Do you have a lot of Reubenite dishes that you'd be able to teach your sister to cook for you?
Yes, sir.
Like what? Reuben ain't got no food. You never let us know nothing about no Reuben
Say
food.
nobody ate nothing for
Bishop,
Benji
you ever had
came with
Reuben
that little
food?
jerk chicken.
Remember, there was some Gad soup, and everybody vomited last year.
That's
Y'all
actually
just
pretty
think
good, though.
I think
My
nobody.
sister asked, could you stand up so they could see your body?
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that
you on
ain't
the
right.
market, brother.
Suck it in.
Suck
it
it
in.
in. So take a deep breath in.
You got him on screen? There you go.
See that? And he leads MOV, so you know he's in shape.
Well, at least his stomach ain't hanging over.
Yes.
Since he
Over
can
the belt
see his
So he
friend.
can see
still
it. He can
his
see
friend.
it.
That thing
All
be hard
praise.
on security when you have to lift that thing up for security to check that shit.
Oh, wow.
And it be wet.
So
always wet.
So wait a minute. Officer Carmella, what you're telling me is you gotta lift up a brother's gut to check under, make sure ain't no little razor under there.
Yeah, you gotta rub your hand up under that and shit. That thing is always wet.
So then the sisters gotta do that with the sisters. They gotta throw that udder back.
Yeah.
And check that thing.
You gotta lift up the extra stomach.
The muffin
You
top.
can't call it a brain because they'll cry.
Oh, damn.
Damn. But no, do they don't use, because they ain't got no waistband. Or I guess they do if they got on a skirt. Then, but they like to tuck theirs under they tuck their
up under the skirt.
They tuck
Damn.
They tuck it the other way. The brothers hang theirs over.
The brother just let it hang out. Damn.
Sister asks, how tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot.
That's up.
Okay. 6 foot 2. What was it?
230, 230.
I give him that.
330.
6
foot.
We got a phone call?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure
How
about
tall are you?
The 6'3".
I'm not sure, brother. Not at all.
I'm not a short brother.
He's 6 foot.
Yeah,
I'm
right at.
Yeah, I think we about
eight,
the same.
or height. So yeah.
I'm about 6 foot.
Minus a couple.
In the spirit.
Sister called you a big teddy bear right there.
All praise.
What the hell is this?
You know what they
You
do?
ain't no teddy bear, bro. You
what
a
they do?
soldier. What the hell?
Grizzly.
A grizzly.
Hey, I got
Death by Ruru.
Death by Ruru.
how would you how would you prefer a sister to cater to you?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, do you prefer? Because I'm sure maybe brothers up here can vouch, but sisters will complain about spending time and things like that. Do you prefer a sister to come to you asking suggestions and things like that, or do you prefer her to be proactive and go out, maybe plan something, and then just kind of let you know?
Okay, yeah. I would like the sister to come to me first, because I mean, how she gonna know if she don't come to me first? How she know to be proactive in certain things?
Meaning, like, let's say you get home, she wants to surprise you with a picnic in the backyard or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that. That's good. Like having me personally, to me it doesn't make sense to spend money on food that I can cook or we can cook at the house and just have a candlelight dinner right there.
Candlelight.
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 Yeah.
You Judah, bro.
Candlelight and bath water. Let's get it, girl.
Are your parents still alive? Your parents are still alive?
Both of them, yes. They are. My mom is 61 and my dad is 66.
You have a good relationship with them?
Yeah, I talk to them regularly.
A sister asked, don't answer this. She asked your shoe size, but don't answer that.
You know what's on her mind.
You see how
Sister, you dirty as hell. You nasty.
Spirit.
But you can't always go by that.
Yeah.
Sometimes brothers be wearing their daddy's shoes.
That's right. Bring it up, Bishop.
Hey, here's a question. How would you correct your wife? Let's say she got the devil on her. God forbid that ever happens. Right?
No sister ever gets the devil.
No sister ever gets the devil on her. What would you do to correct her? Let's say she's just being disrespectful to you in your house.
Oh yeah, I'm just too direct, I really live up to my name. So I'm gonna call it out. Just tell her what's wrong, what the issue is, and then I'm gonna give it time for her to correct herself.
Question: you said you live up to your name? What does your name mean?
Tip of the spear.
Tip of the spear.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I'm too direct.
Too direct. You cut.
I'm just gonna leave
stab.
that alone.
This is wild.
I don't know. Yo, something's wrong.
The tip.
Tip of the spear.
Oh man. The tip of the spear.
Oh,
I'm just gonna do a Joel Osteen.
Oh, Kadon, you that dude right now, brother.
All praise.
Oh, man. So if you want to call in for Officer Kadon,
You can't, because the phone been off the hook.
That's right.
Yeah, bro, you right.
Thank you, Officer Malachi.
the phone number is 770-629-5743.
Hey, we might have to bring that back one time, man, just for a good laugh. Joe Osteen,
Oh, Joe
last
Osteen?
night, man. That shit was so funny.
Damn,
man.
devil. So when you correct a sister, you lay the hammer down, or do you just do the normal voice?
Normal voice. Why do I need to raise my voice to my my weaker vessel? That makes no sense.
So in other words, do you argue? You like to argue?
Why?
No, tell them.
Why? Why? No, I don't.
No, explain it though. I want you to explain.
Right. No, I'm not arguing.
Why not?
Because it's my house, and what I say is law. I'm not arguing. So I'm gonna say it.
Now that sounds good.
I was about to ask. Hey, Bishop, I was about to ask.
Go ahead.
Have you ever found yourself into arguments?
Yes, but then caught myself real quick. Like, wait a minute, you baiting? Nah,
Bishop, I remember one time you asked us. There was a situation where a brother, I think, put his hands on his wife. You said, if your wife spit on you, what would you do? And you asked everybody.
I remember that. I remember that.
I remember Barack Bar was like, I'll kill her.
Oh, yeah,
so different brothers said different things, but I agree with the brother at all costs. You know, there's so many brothers in jail or make quick decisions and didn't think about it first. So everybody has a different temperament.
Yeah.
And obviously he wants a wife to match his temperament. So I believe what he says in terms of not wanting to argue. If you can avoid it, you know, there's going to be situations, but your temperament, you can correct them in different ways and be able to get past the situation.
Right. All praise.
A sister asked, would you take a woman that has a career and possibly makes more money than you?
Yeah, it's my money.
Anybody.
I need it now.
I think you might want to repeat that again.
And I want it now.
Get done. Say it again, brother. Say it
It's
again.
my money, and I want it now.
I want it now.
But you do make your own money.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. You know, women, they'd be like, oh, he's one of those guys.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, you're in corporate America.
Yes, sir.
Right, so he's making decent money. You got a, 401k or something like
Yes,
that?
sir, I do.
All right, you got insurance.
Yes, sir, I do.
See that, sister? This man's stable right here.
You might not want to put all that on the air, man.
I don't got none of that. I just work every day. No 401k, no insurance.
Hey, man, you got your own business, man. Stop crying, man.
All praise.
You don't get none of that stuff with your own business. You got to buy it. It's freaking expensive.
So you'd rather be a little slave and get the...
I ain't said that. I just said
I ain't called you a slave, bro.
I know, bro. He called me a slave.
He did call you a slave.
Hey, we all slaves somewhere or somehow. Come on.
Nice cleanup.
See that? All praise.
Man, y'all really made me just think about what I would do if my wife spit on me, though.
Yeah, what would you do?
I know.
If your wife spit on you and called you a B-A-N.
A band.
B-ass.
Y'all couldn't even. I can't even see that situation going down in your house right
Me
now.
neither.
I'm just thinking.
Maybe the old one.
But what would I do?
couldn't.
I'd probably just like wipe it off, like get real close to it and be like, put the Lord on you and just wipe it off.
Hey, bro, that sounds like something you do too.
You that type of brother, a woman spit on you and you get off on that. Do it again. Put a loogie in.
Why you smiling? Put a loogie on it.
That's all you had?
That's all you can bust up.
That's all you got, sister.
Lord
That's
got
all you
more
got.
spittle for the nations than you got in your mouth.
You got a phone call? What's the question?
Line's going north, man. We're getting the question.
Don got it jumping like Hannibal had it going. You the man.
All right, question. He can have that with... What? I just asked that. I just asked him that. Huh? Oh, let me see another one.
Dang, Officer Kadan.
Oh, how often do you get impatient?
I'm a very patient brother, so that's rare.
Do you have any pet peeves?
Too much makeup.
Pet peeve number 1, too much makeup, sisters.
Fake hair.
Damn.
Number 2, fake hair.
Yes, sir.
A big mouth.
Number 3,
You hate a big mouth. Good.
So when you say fake hair, would you mind? I gotta go there, cause you know, sisters. What if she has her natural hair and it's short?
Let's go the natural route. Let's get your hair grown.
What if it don't grow that long?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
So
But you don't like weave.
No.
Why not?
Itchy. It looks crazy on the sister. Like you intertwining another nation's hair in your head. That looks.
You can't take
crazy.
it seriously, huh?
No, I can't.
Yeah,
You're not nation minded.
I can't take it seriously.
Do be looking
You look
crazy.
crazy.
With it, though. I saw a sister yesterday. She had the red weave going.
Oh.
And she had her regular hair on top of that. And I'm like, sis, we could all see that that's not your real hair. Sisters don't even take the time to
We have a
try
little
to blend
mesh
it
hanging
in.
out and stuff like that.
And then even with the hair colors, like a lot of our sisters really don't know the history behind all that stuff. Like It started in
He got
during
history
the
behind
Rome.
hair color.
Bruh. In Rome, I think it's called Tigad. It was a city that the Romans ruled in Africa, and the popular persuasion at that time was red hair. And who wore the red hair? Whores.
Prostitutes, yeah.
It was attractive because it goes to that expression: does the drapes match the curtains? And people used to get off on that. So
like, you got blue on blue? What you got?
Right.
That's crazy.
Question: how long does the sister have to be in the truth?
I think I already answered.
said 2 to 3 years.
Oh, 2 to 3
and up.
years. All right.
Yeah.
A couple of people still stuck on that spit thing. See that? See what you started?
That was heavy though.
Yeah, I'm
was
just
heavy.
gonna wipe it on her face. I'm gonna get real close to her. Like, you know what? The Lord gonna deal with you. Just rub her slaw right on her face.
The reason why it's so heavy is because it speaks to both the male and the woman in terms of what lengths she would go to disrespect her Lord, and how that man would deal with his house, how patient he is, if he has a brawling spirit. So there's so many ways you could go with that topic right there.
Bishop, you be having stories. What's a good scenario
Well, the
question?
spit scenario is often in the bedroom, and that's why I said he's nasty. So I'm just going to leave that alone.
Nasty brother.
Nasty.
I'm a bed wench. I'm a bed wench.
What the hell is this?
Carmela's a bed wench. Damn. What's the question? What's the question? What's the question?
The question was, will I accept the sister with her tubes tied?
Oh, okay.
That means no children.
I mean, she doesn't have any children prior to.
What can be untied?
Oh, can be untied.
Oh, yeah. Sister, untie that guy. Let's get the
Right, you
baby
need your own,
making.
man.
You gotta
You
see
need
when
your
it, you know, I was happy when I had my first kid. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like that thought of, I'm glad my nuts work. Like,
Yo, bro, nobody was expecting that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad my nuts work.
how you know they work till you have a baby? They just there.
Is it always you?
But that tube
Well,
ties. Go ahead, Bishop.
No, go ahead.
That tube ties thing, like everything you hear, you kind of gotta take a second and be like, why and what's the age, and she got them tied for a reason. If it's something that you can work with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring them, slide
So,
the mic over.
yeah, so sometimes you really gotta see the situation because you don't know. You can say, yeah, no problem, but then you find out something.
Right.
You be like, whoa.
Yeah.
So
that's
some
real.
sisters say, well, some sisters have to wear hair weave for their occupation. You know, some jobs say
White, corporate
Oh,
America.
this looks professional. I just saw an article on that.
Okay, so
So I mean, when they get home, you ever used to see Batman and Robin when you was a kid?
Yes.
yeah.
Remember Batgirl?
Yeah,
She
Batgirl.
had this wig thing she would put on when she was Batgirl.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
she'd go and take it off when she's not.
right.
I was gonna ask him that. So like, what if the sister, like, you come home and one day she like, I'm Abigail, and she got the red. You like, oh shit.
It's about role playing.
Playing is different, bro.
This guy.
It always lead to the bedroom with
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. I mean, it's weave. She might be like, I wanted to be Abigail today. You know what I'm saying? But you don't like weave, so you know she might get a wig or something.
Sister said, what about braids with
braids.
weave?
Braids with
They have natural hair braids.
Yeah.
Oh, you hold your hands like
You like that?
Oh, you never seen it. You're not.
You never seen
Yeah.
it?
Oh, anybody got?
He's seen it.
I think,
He
yeah.
probably doesn't realize what it
Like
is.
extensions.
right.
It looks
Oh,
natural.
extensions.
No, the braids.
Some
when
of
they
them
just use
are
hair
real, some
to
of them
braid
aren't.
it in to make them long. Like they'll make them like the long braids. That
Okay, I like if she does that, whatever. But I'm talking about the whole
European
straight
kind of,
look.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I can't stand
Your
that.
sister could switch that up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
okay.
can.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, all praises. Where
All
we
right, all
going
praise
now?
to the Most High. All right, let's get to the articles, man. What's the first one we got?
Who's reading for us?
I got you. This is what we going with? Or are we moving to something?
No, we had the
The
Wisconsin.
sister that got burnt.
Go back to the first
That was
one,
it, yeah.
Zed. Go back.
Oh, y'all got
Come
Zed
on,
the
that one right
recorder?
there.
Yeah, bro. He a beast.
Yeah, play it then. I think it's an article too.
Black woman set on fire by white men in Wisconsin.
And what's the date? What's the date?
June 25th,
June
2020.
25th, 2020. 2 days ago. You
Right.
think he was in the 30s?
The four assailants also
3 days
called
ago.
Athalia Bernstein a racial slur.
Come on.
On Wednesday, June 24th,
Can you blow it up bigger than that? All that stuff on the side, you don't need that.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
And move it over.
Slide it over. Damn Windows computers, man.
Hey, Cap, chill.
Windows
Chill,
is this devil. The hell is this?
Shrink it down one
Come on,
size.
come on.
On Wednesday, June 24th, a black woman in Madison, Wisconsin reportedly suffered third-degree burns after 4 white men threw lighter fluid and a lighter at her face while she was in her car. Speaking with Madison 365, 18-year-old EMT Alethea Bernstein said the assailants yelled a racial slur at her before the attack. I was listening to some music at a stoplight, and then all of a sudden, I heard someone yell the N-word really loud.
Nigga!
She told the outlet. I turned my head to look, and somebody's throwing lighter fluid on me. And then they threw a lighter at me, and my neck caught on fire, and I tried to put it out, but I brushed it up onto my face.
Damn.
I got it out, and then I just blasted through the red light. I just felt like I needed to get away. So I drove through the red light and just kept driving until I got to my brother's home.
I believe there's a video too, right?
So that was her. Is there a video?
That's a 46
That's a 46-minute. I don't know if
that's
that's it. Are there other pictures of her online so we can see the
Yeah,
before and after?
Go ahead, Alicia. You should have the pictures. Come on. Damn.
Sheesh.
Go back out. Let me see. This got to be another one. Let me see. Yeah.
Now she got a
that
nice
middle
little
one?
butterfly on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one.
Try that.
Okay.
They do like a butterfly, don't it?
They do.
So that's what happened to her.
Dang. I was laughing when everybody was like, "Oh, we protesting against the police," and I'm like, you know what? In a minute, it ain't gonna be these police you're gonna be worried about.
Right.
When Esau start feeling like that they take in whatever rights that he got away, or he losing his position of dominance.
Right.
Yeah.
Esau gonna attack. He gonna lash out, and
Hey,
They already been doing it.
They already pissed because they going around
statues.
taking down the statues and stuff like that. So
all of that.
Now,
They already pissed.
now she's biracial from what I read in the article. Another article says her dad's black, her mom is white. And then, like based on what Carmela just said, you don't have to worry about the police after a while. And who does she call? If you defund the police,
Right.
who when this stuff start popping off, who do you call?
Right.
You call Tyrone. Yeah.
Tyrone?
You call.
She ran to her brother.
You got to text Dewan because Dewan is over the neighborhood patrol and he don't answer new numbers, so you got to text him first.
Dewan on his break smoking a blunt.
Right, Dewan like, hey, somebody just got burned. He texts you back, who this?
And I believe we got a phone call. Hey, Shalom caller. What's your name, question, or comment?
FM radio.
Shalom, Soldier Solomon.
Hey, Shalom. So, hold 1 second, brother.
He said Shalom Soldier Solomon.
1 second, brother. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's that new sound effects we got here at Patient Saints Radio, man.
Hey, hold on 1 second, bro.
1 second.
Hey, y'all to hang that up and call that back.
You got a hack.
The black hacker strikes again.
Yeah.
There you go. Just
All
clicked
right.
out.
Nope.
He's still on?
Hey, you still on? Shalom, brother. You still on?
I hear him. He's
No,
low.
He's
it's
low.
your phone is very low.
Can y'all turn him up?
By the volume.
And
Can y'all turn it up?
please hang up your call and try again.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I heard something. Hey, Shalom, brother. Hello, can you go ahead and speak, brother? And the phone went off.
Phone's on.
Might as well go on a 10-minute break. Recess.
Welcome to
Patient
Patient
Saint
Saints
Radio Tech Team coming through with the
Radio.
new
Thank you, Tech
futuristic
Team.
beats.
Thank you, Tech Team.
Sounds of the future.
Where the IT isn't really IT.
Well, we see that how what
They are just it.
the cast of Patient Saints eardrums can withstand.
Damn.
They are just here.
Hey man,
Now-
I
now
gotta
we
just
all
hang that
deaf.
up and try again, man. Let's
hang it up and keep going, man.
Let's start that over.
Give me a script. Let's get a script while we waiting for the phones to get right. Let's go to Ezekiel, man. Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35 and 5.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had, dang, the fan just closed my Bible for me. Because thou hast had perpetual hatred.
Read it right. Come on.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
This is talking about Esau, the so-called white man, and white woman. We can't exclude her too. The scripture says they have a perpetual, a forever hatred. This goes back way before America, way before Donald Trump, way before Jim Crow. This goes back to the beginning, back to the garden, man. The garden in Genesis. They have had a perpetual hatred against Israel. Go ahead.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
In the time of their calamity. Now we're in a dangerous position in America. We getting lighter fluid thrown on us. Our women are unprotected. Getting lighter fluid thrown on them at lights. Why these things don't happen to Chinese people? It don't happen to the Arabs. Ain't the Arabs supposed to be the terrorists in America? Ain't that what Esau say? But they never get burnt up like this. They don't get burnt up, beat up by cops.
Right.
Knees put on their necks by the cops. But they're supposed to be the terrorists. But you Negroes are getting terrorized by Esau. Damn.
Hey, I was telling the brother that yesterday. I mentioned that to him. I'm like, the Chinese not marching, the Arabs not marching, but they got the Chinese own every nail salon and beauty supply store in our neighborhoods. The Arabs, they quote unquote, they're technically black people, right? According to
what, Islam or something?
Well, I'm saying like if it's a thing of Black Lives Matter, technically they're black people. Oh, they're black people too, right? But it clearly can't be just a black and white thing because it's only happening to us. It don't happen to the real Africans. It don't happen to what I'm saying is it doesn't happen to all dark people.
Yeah.
It happens to specifically the children of Israel.
It don't happen to all minorities.
Exactly.
All right.
But that was the gist of my point.
You get a so-called terrorist, big bombs. They got all the gas stations. How you the so-called terrorist and you got the gas stations? If you got okay.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, to go back to Officer Carmela's point when he said how we weren't about the police, but we're gonna have to worry about these Esau. I was at work Friday driving my truck. I went down a neighborhood. Esau walked up to the trucks and waved me down. I didn't stop. I slowed down. I rolled the window down. He said, "Don't you bring this truck down this neighborhood again." And I said, "Yes, sir." And I kept driving around.
Why don't you run him over?
Nah, well, he was not in the way.
Oh, okay.
He should have been in the way. He was in the way.
Did y'all see the video Esau when they attacked the guy and his children in the car?
Yeah, the mob. Put that video up.
I didn't see that.
Elisha.
Like
with the mob.
Like, and it's
the
stuff
white
like
mob.
this
It's
that
in the Patient
we think
Saints.
about. Like we like, oh, the police and police brutality and blah blah. We're marching. And you like, it's the regular ones who's doing like granted, the police.
Stop. Put that one up too.
The police. Oh, that was crazy. Police.
This in London.
Yes, sir.
The police. Yeah, they have their fair share of the brutality, but the police, as far as we know, aren't the one who helped those 5 brothers commit suicide in the last month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the police that's mobbing like this video right here. This is a whole Esau mob, and you could tell they want to kill something.
They would have killed them brothers.
They want to kill something, and that.
So what are we gonna look at?
Play it, Kedon. Elisha, go ahead and play that video real quick, and then we'll play the other one next. So this is what's going to happen more when you defund the police.
You know, defunding the police means no specialty units. Those get cut out first.
They singing they songs. This is in UK. I don't know where in UK.
They singing those songs of Basra. Look at them.
Right.
Oh wow.
And this is when they feel extra tough. They got a whole 80 people behind them.
Oh yeah, 3 or more Esau's, boy. They biggity.
They unstoppable.
Here go the hatred.
Wait, who they throwing at? Jake?
There's Jake in the corner. If you look at the top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Esau saving them though. Look at the guy
Yeah.
with the black hoodie and black hat.
So what did he do?
That's what
part of the
that's
video
what
you
make,
don't see.
That's what make them feel like it's not all white people.
It's not all white people that does that.
Right.
But you
They're
got-
not all
look,
bad.
You got 105 out there, and then one going, hey, be careful of the window.
Right.
Hey,
right.
that's like what Lil Wayne said. He was like out of all his people, it was a white man who saved him.
Yeah,
Or something
yeah.
like
Oh
that.
yeah, the police that saved
That's
him.
how this Jake gonna feel. Where was y'all at when Esau was, or the white man was coming after me? It was another white man who saved me.
But what did he do?
Ain't no way I would have
him
stayed
off.
in that corner when a mob of 100 people come around the corner.
So can you imagine a mob of 100 devils coming at you?
You ain't got nowhere else to go.
You ain't got nowhere to
So
go.
what you do? What do you do in that situation? Do you go out fighting? Like,
Wait, they arrested the dude?
Yeah, they're arresting him.
What they did?
cause I,
Yeah, that's my question. What
They
did
the
he
one to
do?
get
It,
attacked.
it doesn't show.
That's the safe thing. Esau like, look, let's just put the cuffs on you, and then
Before these devils kill us all.
look, and they excited, like they are really enjoying what they got going on right now.
That's the spirit that brother that told me don't come down that block was rolling in.
So this is your hometown, Mazai. This is your home.
English.
that ever happened to you, Cap?
Nah. I left when I was young. But the same things that happened in America with Jim Crow, with the tribulation, went on over there too. Because we saw a little bit of it in that what was the name of it again? The Tillsbury Skins thing?
Yeah, Tilbury Skins.
Yeah, that happened in the 60s and the 50s when the islands, Benji, basically migrated over there. When our fathers and mothers first migrated over there, this went on. And as you can see, it's still going on.
Did they ever, or did it ever show like what?
You can stop that now. You can stop that now.
Yeah, it just
I
keeps
was
going
gonna ask,
on
did
like
it ever
this.
spark what happened? Like, was it just a
Nah,
random?
you probably got to read the comments. Go to the other one with the brother's in his car with his 2 kids, and the white mob came after him while he's driving, and they stopped the car, telling him to get out the car.
Hey, cause
It's
hey,
in there too.
Cat, when I see videos like this or like police videos,
Talk to the sisters, bro. Talk to the sisters. Tell the sisters. Go. Sisters, when I see videos like this, girl, go ahead, bro.
Hey Kim. All right, so like videos like this, you know how the scriptures say we have to know the whole matter.
Uh-huh.
There was one particular video that the brother, it looked like he was being assaulted, but then they showed the whole video. He was just being a Negro. He wasn't applying Romans 13. So it's like, that's why I kept asking, like, what did he do or what happened for a mob to come up against you?
Oh, black people hate you right now.
Bruh, I mean,
Israelites hate you.
for real.
It's a sister right now online.
Hey,
I would never marry him.
all praises.
All right, play that right there.
Get your ass out my way.
See?
Get your ass out my way.
That sound like Officer Jeraham.
That's what the Esau would have done out to get mad at him.
Ass out
Block
my
my
way.
truck now, I can't go nowhere.
The hell is this? That either might look retarded as hell.
I was about to say,
that's the meth
Look,
mouth.
look.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman.
That's a
Ugh.
woman.
She ain't got no
She
teeth.
looked like death.
Boy,
How did you get the car?
For me.
They thinking it's her car.
Man, get out the way, man.
But guess what? She ain't alone though.
Look, you see they? So now, what warrants that, Officer Kedon? Where now you get to pull all your homies out the corner and be like, "Hey, we mobbing on this car right now."
What kind of car he got?
Yeah.
It's like some kind of T-top or something, some old Trans Am or something.
They not letting him move. You should just ran him over.
I mean, and the thing is, if you run him over,
Man, he parked
you
his
gotta
bike
be
in front of
prepared.
him. He's a motorcycle.
Now look, watch this.
He said lock the door, but he forgot to lock his.
He opened his door.
Oh shit, he closed his hand.
Now the door broke. He can't even close it.
Drive off.
Yeah, now you can drive off. You don't have to sit there. Just drive off now.
But then, like you said, if you hit them in front of you, now they gonna get you,
got
with
your-
the
you got your-
vehicular manslaughter.
You got your kids in the car.
But the thing is, if you have video to prove that you feel threatened, use their car as a
Look, he
weapon,
driving
bro.
Do
too.
the car kind of stand your ground?
You got to reverse.
It's a weapon.
You're still in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If there's nobody behind you, back up.
You got Esau in the hood.
There's nobody behind him. He can reverse and try to get out of there.
Oh, is he driving
He's
on?
driving with.
Hit the brakes. He's gonna go flying and then keep going.
Bikes to hit my car. They're trying to open my doors. I got 2 kids in the car with me. My name is Lee. Lee out.
See, and this is when you defund the police, 911 get affected too.
Right.
Right.
Black people got to think about stuff like that.
Oh my God.
And
oh my
Bishop,
God.
this has been happening in Atlanta. There was a shootout, and it was amongst Edomites and Jake. Edom came down
Oh my
the
God.
block,
No, Dad.
sprayed the block up, and Jake returned fire.
That was that
Oh my
first,
God,
the
Dad,
300
do it.
man weekend.
Right.
Yeah, they did that.
The daddy's on a motorcycle.
But you want to defund the police.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
If we defund the police, the first thing Negroes gonna do is turn them guns on each other.
You at least start stealing off
No,
rip.
Dad.
Now I could kill that nigga Tyrone. Now I could kill him.
Look at this Mad Max type stuff they got going on. You got jokers on motorcycles chasing you down and your family in the car.
Daddy's behind you.
You know, like,
But motorcycles, you can
Damn.
easily, you going flying.
well, the whole thing is, though, this is the thought of Esau. This is
Yeah.
all of them. The scripture say he's the border of wickedness. He's the beginning and end of all this madness and evil that we. So when the normal of them is gonna be allowed to let that wicked just flourish and spill over the edges, like, man, these people gonna really get destructive.
They're gonna
And-
turn up.
Yeah, and like the one who was at the Seattle camp yesterday with his sign out there, these people are gonna kill. Like, he will incite the next one, like, yeah, because that's what they like. They like that one incite. You get one of them to get going, and next thing you know, you got a mob of 100 of them talking about ole.
Damn. What we got next, officer? Did y'all fix the phones?
Yes, sir. Good. Those are those Edomites that wear crosses that say they believe in Jesus. Them little Christians too. We better watch these damn demons.
But it said there's no hate like white Christian love.
That's right.
Damn.
That's
No
right.
hate like white Christian love. Ain't that something?
That's heavy.
Hey, cause what that meth mouth one in there where she had a love shirt on and a cross on her neck.
Yeah.
But yet she's still sitting there saying, "You took my car." You know good and well you've been on that bike for the last 2 years of your
2 years,
life.
yeah.
And now you talking about somebody took your car. Come on.
What is this? What's
This
this,
guy's
Alicia?
falling down.
Oh, that's the
Malachi over there.
Angela Stanton video.
Ah, yes, so play it.
Sorry, I'm also not a Democrat because of abortion. This is my thing. Roe v. Wade was passed off of a lie. As of right now, where we are, we're always crying about being an oppressed minority, but we are always going to be an oppressed minority if we continue to abort our offspring. Abortion is the biggest genocide against Black America. They strategically place their abortion clinics in our neighborhoods, and just about every time you hear a Democratic candidate go on stage, the first thing they say is Black women need access to abortion. So if we really want to restore the value to our own lives, if we really want to say
a woman's right for abortion,
I just
like
wanna-
if a girl,
Look,
if
Angela
let's say
Yee-
16-year-old
Angela Yee
girl,
upset right
somebody was
now.
raped and they're pregnant, and they don't want to have that child. They don't want to have that experience. You don't feel like it's a woman's right to have an abortion.
So they talk about women's rights and women's choice. We need to first figure out why the government gave us the choice to kill our children to get away with it. Because as a man, you make the child. If you wanted to kill the baby, you would go to jail. You don't have a right to decide whether or not your child lives. Neither should a woman. Even in the instance of rape, let's just talk about it because I've been raped before. I have a 27-year-old daughter that's a lawyer, still deciding to choose life. Because at the end of the day, that child is still partly mine. Now, if you can't kill the person who raped you, why are we killing the child? And in addition to rape is only 1%
That's a
of
good
abortions.
point.
So the argument that's on the floor right now about abortion is the Democrats wanting to fund it. It's not necessarily taking away a woman's right, which I don't believe any woman should want to right. Because here's the thing, you're taking away someone else's right to live.
Well, I'm definitely pro-choice.
Stop it real quick. Stop it real quick. That's a good point. So how do you... Now they want to pass laws, Bishop, to let a child determine their gender.
Right.
So how in the hell can a child determine their gender, but you can't? The child ain't even able to determine if they want to be aborted or born.
Right.
It makes no sense, man.
She go into that too in the full. That's one of the points too that she goes in the full interview. They start talking about that, how kids are basically able to choose their own gender and stuff like that. And she's like, because she was mentioning about the LGBTQ community. She's like, why are we even having sex conversations with our kids at 4 or 5 years old?
Right.
But it's a good interview.
But the point that she said about they always throw rape. Anytime you talk about abortion is wrong, they say, what if you got raped?
What about rape?
She said she was raped and she raised a child. Right. Who was 27, going into law. And she said, if you can't kill the rapist, why kill the baby?
Right. She said that's only 1%.
Right.
That's only 1%. That's everybody's argument. Oh, what about rape? What if you got raped? That's a very minute percentage of the overall aspects of the thing.
Abortion. God's law concerning. Let's get the law real quick about rape. In Deuteronomy 22. There is a law about rape, sisters. There is a law for rape. Is it 24? 22. And 25.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel that is in the damsel that in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die.
So God says, kill the rapist. Go ahead.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
So now do nothing. That includes even if she got pregnant.
Right.
Do nothing to her. Go ahead.
There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
Mm-hmm.
For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her.
Right, so this was the engaged woman.
So it shows how backwards we have it in society.
Mm-hmm.
So in society, and at 1%, a woman will get raped and get pregnant. We kill the baby.
Right.
God said, no, kill that devil that raped you.
Right.
Not the baby, the devil that raped you.
And that's what she was saying. She was like, you can't kill the person that raped you, so why are you killing the baby?
Right. Good point. Good point.
Go ahead and play.
And one of the reasons I'll say that is because
rewind
one of
a
the
little
reasons
bit.
I'll say that is because I think history has proven that
Rewind a
when
little
abortion was
I
illegal,
can't stand that
women were
woman's mouth.
because
Yeah,
one of the reasons I'll say that is because I
Did
think
y'all
history
go?
has
Come on, go
proven that
back.
when abortion
% of abortions. So the argument that's on the floor right now about abortion is the Democrats wanting to fund it. It's not necessarily taking away a woman's right, which I don't believe any woman should want to right. Because here's the thing, you're taking away someone else's right to live.
Well, I'm definitely pro-choice, and I highly disagree.
I'm pro-choice, and one of the reasons I'll say that is because I think history has proven that when abortion was illegal, women were still having abortions, and they were doing them in very unsafe ways and dying from them. So that will still continue to go on. And then the only people who had access were people who could pay for private physicians, so that they were able to travel.
Stop that. I can't. That mouth. And you know, when people talk really fast, I'm really leery of you.
Sound like a chipmunk.
She said, people was having unsafe abortions and hurting themselves. That's why you gotta be pro-choice. You gotta have the right to kill your baby. Stop committing fornication. You don't have to kill the damn baby.
That's what I'm thinking about. Who's gonna address the whoredom and the lack of marriage?
Nobody's doing it.
You don't want, because if 1% is rape, if she may have said less than 1%, but 1% is that mean the rest of y'all just what you said last week, Bishop? Open. You said something about busted leg. No,
open parachute.
It's just a bunch of parachutes. They just open and you know what I'm saying. Close your legs, open the Bible, but it's just you opening your legs over and over. He ain't got no rubbers. You ain't whatever the case y'all doing, and then you like, oh, I ain't ready for this. Let's kill the baby.
But you got to think about how small the numbers is of those that's actually applying the laws of marriage. Like, it's us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very small remnant of people that's actually out here, you know, keeping the laws of marriage. Even in the world, there were very few couples I knew that were together for years and years and years, bro. All I knew of was adultery and fornication prior to coming into the truth.
Right. The Bible talks about women killing their babies. Can we read that in Ezekiel 23? In verse 37, God tells you why you got pregnant and what you do with the baby.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 and verse 27.
37.
Oh, 37. That they have committed adultery.
See, the first thing is adultery, the sexual sin. Go ahead.
And blood is in their hands. And with their idols have they committed adultery.
When it says, and with their idols have they committed adultery, they are in these religions that allow you to have any type of sex you want. If it feels good, just do it. Go ahead. And like Christianity. Go ahead.
And have also caused their sons, whom they bear unto me, to pass from them through the fire.
To pass for them through the fire.
To devour them.
To kill them. So they were killing their babies. All because of the act of adultery in the midst of the idolatrous religion. Jump over to 48 and 49.
Verse 48. Thus will I cause lewdness to cease out of the land, that all women may be taught not to do after your lewdness.
So God wants women to learn not to be lewd, because that is the result of these abortions.
Right.
You live a lewd lifestyle. Go ahead.
And they shall recompense your lewdness upon you, and ye shall bear their sins of your idols, and you shall know that I am the Lord God.
God said you're going to bear the sins of your idols, because you're in these dumb religion like Christianity is the worst, one of the most gutter religions on earth. That's right. And you could just have sex with anybody you want, do what feels good. Now you kill a baby when you get pregnant.
Now you're a murderer.
Right. Then you're going to talk about black lives. All those women in black lives, they need to shut the hell up and sit down.
Bring it out.
Damn right. And go put a dress on.
And that's what Angela Stanton is exposing, is the hypocrisy of the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and how we will say these things, but behind closed doors, what's the real
agenda
that's going on? Like, most black people are Democrats, right? But she's exposing these things that the Democrats have been doing to the black people, yet even with the knowledge that she's bringing, they still gonna reject it over and over.
They still on defense for the Democratic Party.
Of course, we're not promoting Democratic or Republican, but it's just to show you from a worldly sense, when the information comes out, they still don't accept it.
And pro-choice and pro-abortion, that's all Democratic stuff, right? Let's go to the law. Let's go to Hebrews. Let's see what would stop it, where you wouldn't have to kill the baby.
Hebrews 8,
13 and 4.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
The bed is undefiled. So marriage between a man and a woman, not Babylonian marriage between a man or a woman and a woman. Marriage according to God. Go ahead.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
That bed is undefiled. You could do whatever you want with your wife as long as it's not breaking the laws in Leviticus 18. Go ahead.
But
whoremongers
and adulterers.
And that's y'all in that Black Lives Matter. Look like you about to go to LA Fitness, but you about to go march and rally. That's what I see. I see spandex with ass out everywhere.
Spandex.
You going to LA Fitness, but no, you ain't going to LA. You going to the damn march.
When you look at the protests from the 60s with men and women, and compared to the men and women today, it's crazy. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah out there today.
Yes.
No, it's
the women with, who want to see a woman with spandex? You got her camel toe hanging everywhere.
Camel toe and blonde weave or green weave everywhere.
And others just hanging to her knees. Nobody would look at that.
We putting camel toes to the pavement. I mean, feet to the pavement.
But this whole movement right now is basically for social media. Like, that's all it's really about. It's not real. nobody even knows at the end of the day. That's why we did the Cuts from the Street. What do black people want? Because nobody know what we actually out here marching for. You got some black people out here marching for equality. Some black people want to be separate out there. Some of us, you got Esau in the midst with the LGBT flag with the black fist in it. This has turned into just a social movement thing. Like, you cool if you on Instagram going live at the marches, you showing your quote unquote friends that you about the movement, you about progress. But really, you just out here to look cool.
Hey, Solomon, remember the last 2 weeks, mainly the second week we was out there when we had the 300. We across the street, they was playing music and all kinds of stupid, selling stuff, selling Black Lives Matter T-shirts.
It's a block party.
It turned into a damn block party.
What was it? Hey, what was? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
On that point, can we go back to Ezekiel 23 real quick? Because it's a joke and people are not taking it serious. Right. What are a lot of people doing after they get the abortion? Going right back to partying, doing what they do? Verse 39.
Ezekiel chapter 23 and verse 39. For when they had slain their children to their idols, then they came to the same day into my sanctuary to profane
Let me read it. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
For when they had slain their children to their idols, then they came the same day into my sanctuary to profane it.
So a sister could get an abortion in the daytime. Nowadays, in the past, they might be feeling some pains for a little bit, but they'll go back to partying, back to doing what they do that same day, the next day, no godly sorrow. They don't care.
Right. They don't care.
So they go right to church and give some tithes.
Yep.
It's like a pregame for them.
Let me get one more. 1 Timothy 5.
We didn't finish that.
I'm sorry.
And lo, thus have they done in the midst of mine house. So they went right back to church.
Right back to church.
Damn. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
God is good.
Had the abortion Saturday, in church on Sunday.
There you go.
Damn.
They was out there yesterday. They was started making songs and dancing, talking about, hey. I'm like, man, we had a protest and y'all making music and mockery of it. Come on.
You know what I saw yesterday that was reminiscent of what you said, this social thing. So as we shooting the Cuts from the Street, but we at the protest, a brother comes out of the bushes. He pops up out of the bushes with his live camera, right? And he starts going, yeah, we out here, the real Israelites. We out here. Stand up, learn your nationality, know your bloodline, you know what I'm saying? This is what we really doing. We ain't doing this other shit no more. We real Israelites. Meanwhile, wherever he came from, he got 3 bags with tennis shoes in them, no fringes, and face clean as. But it was like what I was saying. It's for show, and it's not even only just the world for show. You got even people playing for show amongst Israel that's just doing it for like you say, a social
clout.
Attention.
That way.
This is like a social experiment. Esau gonna clean this whole thing up. Watch. So they're gonna shut things down.
Hey, officer, real quick, off that same vein, it was a brother 2 weeks prior when we was out at camp. He came by with gold fringes, a black shirt, with his Bible. We saw him yesterday. He was strung out of his mind, messing with weed and all that stuff. Just to go back to say that these brothers are doing this for show. They're not real about it.
Damn. Lord, gonna kill him. So your movement is trash. Hey, matter of fact, you gonna say something?
Go ahead.
I want to go back to scripture we went out over yesterday concerning Black Lives Matter. Numbers 11 and 14. We went over this in the early class.
The book of Numbers.
And this is for you brothers and sisters that support the organization Black Lives Matter.
The book of Numbers, chapter 11, verse 14. I am not able to bear all.
No, 11 and 4.
Oh.
Come on.
The book of Numbers, 11 and 4. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting.
So this is in the book of Numbers. We're in the wilderness here. And now remember, in the book of Numbers, we're in the wilderness. A mixed multitude came out with the children of Israel. Okay? Read that again.
And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting.
So the mixed multitude, they started to lust. Now, when they fell a lusting, who did they have to tell? Keep reading.
And the children of Israel also wept again.
And the children of Israel wept. So now they telling the children of Israel, hey, we ain't got no food. We ain't got this. We ain't got that. What are the children of Israel going to do? They're going to now empathize with the heathen that came out with them. Now the children of Israel, who's supposed to be going to the promised land, now their agenda is going to change. Right. Why? Because you got heathens, a mixed multitude in your ear.
So they have sympathy for them.
Now you got sympathy and empathize with the other nations. Same thing with Black Lives Matter. It's the same thing. Go ahead.
And said, who shall give us flesh to eat?
Yeah, heathen, you right. We ain't got no food. We only got this man over here.
Damn.
We only got this angels food. We're eating angels food, but we don't want that. Let's see what we missed. Go ahead.
We remember the fish.
We want some fish.
Which we did eat in Egypt freely.
How did they eat it?
Freely.
Them niggas thought they was free. They thought they was good in Egypt. They thought everything was okay. That's a good slave. Go ahead.
The cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic.
But it's the same thing. So now you move into the Black Lives Matter movement. Whose attention are you trying to get? Instead of cleaning up yourselves, whose attention you trying to get? Oh, I'm a Marshall Master's son. He's good now. He's okay with me. He's good. He's telling me about, let's defund the police. Yeah, let's defund the police. Black people, that's not your agenda. You just want to be treated a little better than what America treats you.
That's right.
You don't know nothing about defunding no damn police. That's it.
They just following the herd.
You just following.
Sheeple.
All right, Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment? Shalom Caller, what's your name, question, or comment? All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Shalom, sis. What's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom.
Shalom, sis.
I'm calling because I was looking for guidance. Because first off, I'm from Providence, Rhode Island, and you all know one of the largest slave trade areas in the United States. We have 60,000 black people here, and the majority of them are slaves. So I wanted to see if leadership could send some brothers down to Providence so that they could educate the neighborhood. So I've been working with the mayor of Providence and a group that he calls the African American Ambassador Group, and we recently fought to change the name of our state, which is State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantation. So they just removed plantation from the name. And on Friday, we were able to get them to take down the Christopher Columbus statue. So we have a lot of things that we're fighting for. And I decided that I'm going to run for state representative. And the reason why I'm calling is because I'm looking for guidance. And what is your opinion on that? And I wanted to tell you the reason why I'm running. So they recently passed a bill in 2018 that people who have felony charges cannot get their records expunged. So this proportionately affects African Americans, Latinos, minority community. So that's the reason why I'm calling today, because I'm an Israelite and I would like to join the IUIC. I have been following you guys for about a year now. I just haven't had an opportunity to join, but I do follow you every week, and I feel as though it's my time for me to call and let you know where I'm at.
You want to speak on that, Bishop?
Yeah, well, definitely we could get a camp out there. Philly, what's the IUIC Atlanta? What is it?
The email?
Yeah.
You could email us, sis, at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org to begin establishing some type of correspondence with us. Right. But I believe Rhode Island, you're in the Northeast, so that's the closest I believe that's established is Boston, IUIC Boston to you, New England. You know, so we could definitely get a captain to reach back out to you and begin that correspondence. But my thing would be also, as far as those statues, you was talking about, you got the Columbus statue removed and so forth, and Confederate statues are being removed now. What is that doing for the psyche of our people? Because, I'm saying that because now you take down all the Confederate statues, okay. That's supposed to make us feel what? Equal or good? Right? I'm speaking carnally, as a carnal, unrepentant brother or sister would feel. They want to be equal. But those statues are really to remind you, you're not equal here. You brought here for slavery.
But the thing is, like, when they take the statues down, when the children go to school, they're still going to learn Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yes, yes,
They're
sir.
still going to learn about all the people they just tore the statues down. They're not changing the school curriculum. Are they changing the Solomon?
No, sir.
No, it's the same. I don't see what the...
Right. It's going to be of no effect. It's basically lulling you to sleep when you take those statues down. Those statues are supposed to remind us what happened to us, why it happened. And it happened to us because we commit sin, and we still committing the sin now. Now we want those things removed to make us feel that we're equal, you know. So just keep that in mind too, sis. But you can reach out to us via the Facebook, via our email, iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. All right, sis?
Hello?
All right, let's move on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You heard? All right, sis. All praise to the Most High. Shalom.
Hey, where the video?
Shalom.
Hey, play that.
Oh.
Did y'all finish the other video?
Oh, it didn't finish, but if you got something else you wanted to go into.
No, this goes with the Black Lives Matter thing. Then we could go back to it. Go ahead, play
Yes,
that.
sir.
Enough is enough.
Oh, yes.
A 20-month-old boy shot and killed while riding his mother's car. He is the latest victim of gun violence in Chicago.
This is last night.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Bannon.
And I'm Gaynor Hall in tonight for Tamon Bradley. Let's get right to WGN's Megan Dwyer for the very latest. Megan.
Gaynor and Jackie, another violent Saturday in Chicago. A mom and her son were actually on their way to the laundromat when there was a drive-by shooting around 2 o'clock today. Someone opened fire on their car.
Had to carry the mom.
I just want to sit on the side of the curb and shake my head and cry.
Pastor Donovan Price says he held the boys' parents today while they sobbed.
This world is becoming the kind of world that you really almost don't want your child in.
Around 2 this afternoon, the 22-year-old mom was driving south on Halstead to the laundromat when a car pulled up alongside her at 63rd Parkway and opened fire. Her 20-month-old son was behind her in his car seat.
No doubt we'll catch the person who did it, but that's not going to bring that kid back.
A bullet in his chest, the boy was pronounced dead at St. Bernard Hospital. His mother suffered a graze wound to her head. Police say 7 to 8 bullets hit the car.
I don't think it was random because of the amount of times it was fired upon.
Just last weekend, a 3-year-old boy was shot and killed in a car in South Austin.
When is this going to stop? When are we going to say enough is enough?
As a father, this hurts me to the core.
Activists say, unfortunately, the toddlers won't be the last children to die violently this summer.
The problem is not being addressed because the problem is too ugly for people to look in the face.
They want leaders to treat violence on the South and West sides like the pandemic.
This is another virus that we have to fight.
With resources, treatment, and systemic change.
We are so focused on everything else but cleaning up the streets on the South and West sides. While folks are in Lincoln Park,
He meant white
running
folks.
and jogging, walking their dogs, retail, and it's heaven on earth.
Yep.
Folks in Inglewood can't even drive to the laundromat
That's where we
without
march.
their 1-year-old being killed.
Tonight, there is a $14,000 reward for anyone who has any evidence or information that might lead to an arrest. Mayor Lori Lightfoot today tweeting that she is tired of funerals. She is tired of burying our children. I'm live at home tonight. Megan Dwyer, WGN News.
Okay.
Now, this happened, this is in Chicago, and it happens other places, but these are the police out there, they got to do forensics and all of that, but you want to defund that.
Right.
And before we can deal with Esau, God wants us to clean up ourselves, our own people first. We got to clean up our own minds, our own spirits first. Then we can deal with the other nations. It's ineffective if we try to deal with Esau now, but back at home, we killing one another like it says in Hosea 4. Can we read that real quick? Hosea chapter 4, verse 1 and 2.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Because that's who we are, the children of Israel. Read.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Why?
Because there is no truth.
No truth.
Nor mercy.
No mercy.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
That's what's wrong with black and Latin people. Read on.
By swearing and lying and killing.
Y'all see that word? Swearing, lying, and killing. This is the problem we have in the black community. We're so focused on defunding with these stupid Black Lives Matter organizations, we're not looking and focusing on the real problem. Us. We went into slavery because of us, not because of the white man. We went into slavery for our own sins. Now we're looking at the white man because, like, when he shoots one of us, oh, Jesus shot me. We having a damn panic attack. But meanwhile, we killing us every day
at alarming rates.
At alarming rates. And couple that, add that with the abortion rate that we're doing. So this is what the Bible is talking about. Read the verse 2 again.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood.
There's the problem. No, and stealing. Because as soon as the problem pop off, I'm going to go steal the TV.
Right.
I'm
going to go loot.
Right. So this is what the Bible is saying about us. We got to clean up our own selves first before we can deal with the white man.
And
get mad at me if you want.
I was just about to say, black people, they get upset now when you bring this portion of it out, that we do it to ourselves. They say that's not what it's about right now. Like, I forgot who it was. Somebody had mentioned it on one of the news things. Like, they was mentioning how white people always mention how black people.
What about black on black crime?
What about black on black crime? And they always say it's not about that right now. But really, it is. If we don't respect ourselves, how we expect the other nations to respect us?
In other words, if black people don't respect black lives, how in the hell are we gonna expect Esau to respect black life? It makes no sense.
They see the rate we kill they know the numbers on the abortion rates. They know the numbers of the murders in our neighborhoods. They know the numbers on the crimes. They not naive to what we do, so they know, listen, they don't give a damn about their lives. So me killing them, the government knows what's going to come of this situation. They know sooner or later we're going to pander these black folks, we're going to calm them down, and then everything going to be all right.
Hey, look at Isaiah 59:9. And we're going to read to 13.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 9. Therefore is judgment far from us.
Judgment is far from the children of Israel. We don't know judgment. We don't get justice. Go ahead.
Neither does justice overtake us.
Justice, we never see justice. No justice, no peace lasts for 2 weeks. That's it. Go ahead.
We wait for light, but behold obscurity.
We behold obscurity. Go ahead. That obscurity right now is Black Lives Matter. You marching with your enemies. Go ahead.
For brightness, but we walk in darkness.
Black Lives Matter. Go ahead.
We grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes.
We're dumb in these movements. Everybody has their own separate agenda, like Solomon and the Custom of the Street brought out at the park yesterday. Everybody got their own separate movement. This one is for trans people. This one's for just queer people. This one's for black life, maybe a little bit, but we're going to sprinkle a little Esau in there. Go ahead.
And we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday as in the night. We are in desolate places as dead men.
Read on.
We roar all like bears.
Wow, always crying, always marching, always tearing stuff up when a Edomite cop kills a brother or sister, right? But when we killing each other, we want to turn a blind eye to that. I'm just going to focus on this one that's killing me from another nation.
That's cool. We family.
Yeah, we family. So, I know that goes on. We go through things sometimes, but the cop can't kill me.
Right. That's what verse 10 said when it says we grope as if we had no eyes. We act like we don't see what we're doing to each other.
Right. Meanwhile, for this, Black Lives Matter is nowhere. 2 weeks ago with the brother Rashad Brooks. He got killed in Atlanta by the cops on camera. Black Lives Matter say nothing. Nothing at all. It's only about George Floyd. Well, Breonna Taylor got killed about the same time. So in her bed sleeping, what did she do?
It's not about
Ahmaud Arbery was just jogging. Where is Black Lives Matter? Keep reading.
We roar all like bears and mourn sore like doves. We look for judgment, but there is none.
You ain't gonna get none, man. You ain't getting none. You gotta get right first. We gotta clean our backyards first. Go ahead.
For salvation, but it is far off from us.
Now I was going to explain why we're in these situations. Go ahead.
For our transgressions.
Esau's transgressions.
Our transgressions.
For our sins. Go ahead.
Are multiplied before thee, and our sins testify against us.
Now you know why we're in the situation we're in. But our people, here we are, 3 weeks in a row, big marches for everybody to see, bringing out the word of God, bringing out the solutions. But you niggas don't want to see it. Go ahead.
For our transgressions are with us, and as far as our iniquities, we know them. In transgression, and lying against the Lord.
See that? You want to march with your enemies. You want to be support pro-abortion. You want to be transgender. Black trans lives matter. It's lies against the Lord. That's what it is. Go ahead.
And departing away from our God. Speaking oppression and revolt.
Let's go with the Black Lives Matter movement and their mission statement and flip the woman over the man. Let's do that. That's all speaking oppression and revolt. The Lord set up a system, you revolting against that system. Go ahead.
Conceiving and uttering from the heart words of falsehood.
Your whole Black Lives Matter is a lie. Drop a bomb on that. No bomb? Can we get a bomb?
Hey, Cap, that's heavy what you brought out, because when you think about it, how is it that we even allow another nation to come even thinking about spreading a different type of agenda? For instance, the whole LGBT thing, like the quote unquote black activists of our community, they know that this is a movement set up to destroy our people. They know that you can't take two men and then create another life, another black life. But we will allow, for instance, the brother, my son yesterday, he said that about the allies. We don't care about morally who our allies are. We just need to know that if another black man is right here, they're going to protect them from getting killed. How do we allow another nation to come in, bring their flag, even feel comfortable being there in the midst of the movement when the movement is supposed to be about what the police are doing to us in the community? But here you are, you come with an LGBT flag.
With a black and brown and white fist.
Right.
How do we even allow that into our that lets you know that it's BS. Like the Black Lives Matter thing is BS.
You know why we got to clean up us? He said, what's his name again?
My son.
He said as long as he knows there's another black man beside him, that's going to protect him.
Well, he said that the Black Lives Matter means to him that if there's another black man next to me, I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get killed.
So the foolishness behind that, when you examine even the history, black people are not always for black people.
Right.
Like the sister during the Tuskegee experiment. She wasn't for black people. She was trying to kill us. And there's a lot of spirits among us just like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is why these scriptures are very important. We got to clean ourselves up mentally and spiritually first.
And you know what's crazy? If you think of how the LGBT got so, up there in society and the status and all that, they rode the coattails of black people in the civil rights movement.
Right. And they still do.
Now, no, it's kind of reversed now.
They surpassed them now.
They surpassed us. Now we riding their coattails.
Yeah.
Because we let them in our movement now.
I don't know, Cap, and that's why I say they still do it, because every time they make a push, they make the push off of whatever is happening with the black community first.
Right.
The first round of Black Lives Movement, or Tamir Rice and Trayvon. Then guess what? They came with they new. First we LGBT, now we adding Qs and trans. Now we adding this new stuff. Same thing with this time. It start out with George Floyd, and we know that was just the cover, the front, the face,
the
for
Trojan
what they was
horse.
doing. But then they use that to slide in their Antifa, to slide in their whatever
agenda,
whatever agenda that they have. So they use and they the same way that the Sodomian had his flag. You know what I'm saying? They even incorporate the visuals that the black people use first.
Black Power fist.
You took the
with
black
the rainbow
power
flag.
fist, and now you add
the rainbow.
Your whatever to. So they currently, and they always gonna use Israel.
They use the attention of Israel's trauma to push their agenda.
They latch on to it, and then they surpass to the point where now it's not Black Lives no matter. Like we was talking about it yesterday. My whole Facebook changed to Sodom.
Right.
The damn top of my Facebook
the sponsors
had,
and stuff.
Yeah, it had like dancing homosexuals and all. I'm like, bro, what the hell is
You
this?
just realizing you in Sodom, spiritual Sodom.
Like, how you turn my whole Facebook to some Sodomian BS? You know,
bro. They yesterday the dude that was holding the flag, the whole time we was out there, he did not say anything, and he was not standing next to anybody.
Just standing there.
He just had the flag, and he was just standing there the whole time watching the thing. That lets you know they know that just the visual,
yeah,
the visual itself is going to destroy the minds of our people, because more and more socially you're going to be accepting of it. You like, damn, correlate black people with the whole side of it.
It's called the power of suggestion.
Marketing.
Throw it out there.
In Psalms, it say something like he sit like a lion and he wait to cast his net and he catch the poor in his net.
Right.
Like Esau set up these little traps for like he know exactly what he about to do. Like we don't know it and we like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. And before you know it, like what Bishop showed last week, the trans thing that they had was way more people.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn, New York. They
30,000.
had 30,000 black trans lives matter rally.
Right. And
your hometown.
so they set those nets out. They lay those traps out there, and we walk into them head first, like, yeah, they all for us. But in the end, he did that to overmaster you by. He used that to overmaster you by like, oh yeah, your pain is so much. Black is like just like how they like to use the gay stuff is just like civil rights, or just like they latch onto it and then they overmaster it. They overpower you by it with their same little thought pattern.
They gather those numbers, and then as those numbers gathered, the whole objective of what we was gathering for changes.
Because that's how it looked yesterday. We was out there, and you had a few, and you had Jake out there, Israelites, unrepentant. But when you look, the majority of the people who was at that gathering were sodomites.
And they got new commercials popping up now. I want to show this commercial real quick. Show that. This is a new commercial for Mercedes. You can't make this stuff up. Load up, babe. You can just look at his countenance.
So you might have a spirit of a sodomite if you're driving a Mercedes, huh?
But they make sure these are timely commercials for what's happening in the communities.
Wonder who drives a Mercedes.
Look at his eyes. Oh, God.
Man, maybe known by his look.
For me, everything started from within. I grew up in a world where I didn't fit in, so I wanted to create a new world, and I did. I think it's important for us to be humble in our experiences and understand where you came from.
Oh, God.
Everyone that I met had a puzzle piece to add it to who I was. I think visibility starts with your own self. Find out inside you what makes you different in the world and use that as your superpower to pave your future.
Oh, man.
Like, why?
What they got to do with a car?
Everybody gets in the car.
When you really find out who you are, that is all you need to really enjoy your life.
Yo, this is wild.
It's so important to just be happy and to be free.
They was all at the rally, too.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Officer Alicia, you got to sell that car, man.
Hey, Officer Alicia, man.
Your car's defiled, bro. You got to sell it.
Hey, Kev.
This is a part of brainwashing.
Yes, it's propaganda.
Yes,
the more you see this lie, it's going to become a truth in some of our people.
Yep, become very normal to you. It's like, oh, okay.
Can we just get Isaiah 1 and 9? I know it's getting late, but
with the picture,
it's pretty appropriate. Yeah, put that up. Put that picture back up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 9.
Put that on the screen there for the world to see. This is what they want. This picture been out for a couple years.
Yeah.
Right? Gay is the new black. Put that big, man. Yeah. Go ahead. This is for all you unrepented, Black Lives Matter, you're down with whatever, love is love and all that garbage. They're not bothering me. This is for you too.
Except the Lord of hosts have left unto us a very small remnant.
There's a very small remnant in the earth that's going to wake up and not bow the knee to America. Not bow the knee to America's philosophies. And you're looking at it. Go ahead.
We should have been as Sodom.
All you brothers and sisters that's cool with, well, love is love. Gay is the new black. This is you. You are Sodom. You are spiritual Sodom. Go ahead.
And we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
All praise to the Most High. There's only a small remnant that don't see nothing wrong with this.
That's right.
Yeah, we it.
Y'all the last straight men in America.
Hey, Cap, what is civil?
Huh?
What is
Get
civil?
deep. Go deep, bro. Go deep, bro.
Men rubbing men and women rubbing women. What is civil about that?
Civil?
Like, because meaning like they fight for civil rights. What is civil or good or righteous about doing these acts? It makes no sense. Most of these people have went through some form of trauma where they got either molested, raped, or exposed to a sexual act at a young age. Their wires got crossed, and now they're portraying this. So, not knowing that homosexuality is a form of a Holocaust, meaning you're killing the next generation, meaning not having them
by not reproducing.
Right. So instead of like in Egypt, you have soldiers come in the house and kill the baby. Now you're doing it willingly. So I would, if I was the enemy, I would rather you believe that you killing your child is a good thing versus me coming in your house and killing your child. Now you see that I'm the devil.
Right. And you notice Esau is also putting high amounts of estrogen in a lot of foods and drinks to change the psyche, even of the physical form of black men.
The hormones.
Hey, and Bishop, there is no form of makeup that can change your genetic makeup.
Right.
That was deep.
You are a man.
Sisters, listen up, sisters.
You can't change that. I don't care how much surgery.
Hey, look in the camera and say it again to the sisters. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't care how much makeup you put on. You cannot change your genetic makeup.
You sisters hear that?
If you are a man, use a man. It ain't no makeup you can put on yourself to make yourself a female. You're a man genetically. If you're a female, you cannot be a man.
That's right.
You can't. So all this stuff is just foolishness.
Hey, Cap, can we finish that video with Angela Stanton?
Yeah, go over there. Gone.
As you again, I'm just thinking like, how can you be for Black Lives Matter and a sodomite at the same time? And
it's a hypocrisy.
It's hypocrisy.
It's hypocrisy.
Go ahead, officer.
That actually endangered our people who were living in poverty because they couldn't afford to go to a private doctor.
Let me tell you something. A baby dies every time in an abortion. Every time a woman has an abortion, a baby dies. You can't say Black Lives Matter and don't include the Black lives that are in the womb. Now, when you're talking about healthcare,
is it a fetus or a baby?
Let's talk about. Look up the definition.
She said a fetus or a baby. She's trying to downplay that right there.
About healthcare in the Black community. We need to remember the Negro.
Go back a little bit.
Angela, he's an idiot, bro.
I
can't stand
I get
her.
so annoyed by listening to her, but I just love seeing her get ripped to pieces.
Every time a woman has an abortion, a baby dies. You can't say Black Lives Matter and don't include the Black lives that are in the womb. Now, when you're talking about healthcare,
is it a fetus or a baby?
Let's talk about. Look up the definition of a fetus. A fetus is a human baby. Now, when you're talking about healthcare in the Black community, we need to remember the Negro Project and Title X funds. When you go research the history of Planned Parenthood, the founder, Margaret Sanger, was a racist. The Negro Project was about them implementing birth controls into our population, into our communities to keep us from populating, to keep us from reproducing. Now, the thing of it is, when you guys say you're pro-choice, you have to think about this, the word and the trick. Why is it pro-life and then pro-choice? Because the opposite of life is death. The choice is death. So what we have to decide now is when we are voting is, are you going to vote for your children, your future children to die or your future children to live? Why not give them access to? It's a choice. What's the choice though?
Life or death.
Okay, so why would a mother choose death for her child? Everybody that's here, even all of us on this live, we got here because our mamas got pregnant. At the end of the day, it's somebody's life. So how is it that everybody that's advocating for abortion has never been aborted? How are you going to get someone else's right to live? Because if you understand lifespan development, you know that we all go from being an embryo to a fetus, to an infant, to a toddler, to a child, to a teenager. It's a life. So when you guys say
context matters though. Context matters though. If a woman got raped, and I understand you say it's less than 1%, but if a woman got raped, I wouldn't expect her to carry that child.
Okay, even let's just say that's fair, and that's the decision for it. If they say, okay, we're going to make this exception. If a woman is raped, let her make that decision. We still ended somebody else's life that didn't commit the rape. Let's remember that. But what about the other 99%? What about the fact that every time you see an advertisement for Planned Parenthood, it's targeting Black women? What about the fact that 46% of our population has been aborted since 1974 when Roe v. Wade was passed? So when we're talking about the Black vote and how we are the minority, why are we not waking up and realizing that we are not only killing our own army, but also aborting our votes?
She said army.
Damn. That's quiet. I go back to Isaiah 59 you read, Cap.
All praises. All praises.
Isaiah 59.
All right, it's 12 o'clock.
That was heavy.
Hey,
you know, they said from 1973 up until now, almost 1 million Black babies have been aborted.
Right.
Almost 1 million.
No, I think it's more. I think it was like 19. I saw stats like 19.
Yeah. Like 1,000 a month or something like that.
They said abortion since the 70s is the #1 killer of Black people. More than gang violence, cops, Black on Black crime. It's abortion.
You know, Angela Yee done had about 5. The way she bucking, she done been set up on that table.
And she's Moab, right?
Yeah, she's Moab.
Why in the hell is Moab speaking on Black issues?
But that's what pissed me off about it is because they be up there talking like she Black because her mom is like Jamaican or something.
Her mom ain't no damn Jamaican, man.
Yeah.
She Benji.
Her mama Jamaican.
Her mom ain't no damn Jamaican.
You ain't Jamaican. You Benji. You should. See, y'all just gassed him up. That's right. Go ahead.
All praises, bro. You all right, bro. You all right. All right, brothers and sisters. Oh, play that? Go ahead.
It's 23 minutes.
Yes, like I said, they came and got them bitches. Ah! Shay, they gone.
All right, let me stop it.
Them
Let me just
bitches
read it.
gone.
Let me just read it.
Them
No.
bitches.
Let me
I
read
got
the
you.
title.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Girl says she's happy the state took her 7 kids away so she can do bald-headed hoe-ish. What y'all think? Maybe it's the drugs.
Wow.
Damn.
Is gone. Or 7 of them. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
7 kids.
Then she wonders why other nations don't respect Black people.
But Black Lives Matter.
Girl, yes, them kids was bad as fuck anyway. Fuck them kids.
Damn. Not the kids.
Ostrich.
Nah, that's
Veronica, for real.
That's a beyond ostrich. That's a
black ashy devil right there.
Yeah.
That's a behemoth.
That's a devil.
Nigga.
That's what that is.
All praises, brothers and sisters. That's our show for today. Want to thank Officer Kadam for coming on.
That's right.
As well as, of course, Bishop Nathaniel bringing the fire. Please remember we do have a school here in Riverdale, Georgia, 691 Highway 138 in Riverdale. Come down, come learn. We are back fully open. Give a hand clap, man. Give a hand clap or something. Sisters could come. Babies could come.
Wear a mask.
Yeah, wear a mask. Wear a mask.
And wear it.
Yeah, and actually wear it, all right? So we're trying to accommodate y'all, bring y'all back. All right, we have online classes 3 times a day, 7 days a week for absolutely free at IUIC Classrooms on Facebook and Israel United in Christ on Periscope. Donations, if you want to give to the body, you could do so via PayPal at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. If you want to give to that booster club, because when things open back up, we trying to spread that gospel.
We boosting.
We boosting. All right, you could do so via PayPal. You could donate via PayPal at iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org. Who's going to do Deacon's part?
Oh, Bishop.
I don't know Deacon's part.
Oh, you do. Yeah. No, you got to let Levi do it.
We want to thank the behind the scene brothers. We got Officer Alicia, Officer Zedaniah, Officer Elrad, Officer Yohanan, Officer Malachi. Officer Soldier Adino.
Officer
Adino. Officer Josiah. Then we got Officer Netremiah in the back.
He ain't doing nothing. What you mean?
He got on the computer.
Hey, man, he did play a role, man. He was supporting cast, man. Shout out to the support.
He was in
cast,
fine.
man.
He was the atmosphere.
Officer Dakar. We got Officer
Dakar. Crowd
Zakar.
reaction.
Zakar. And
that's the funny man.
We got our special guest, Soldier Solomon, from the NYC.
And Sister Joanna. and Sister Brielle.
Thank you for the breakfast, sister. Yeah, that's
breakfast
right.
this morning. And
All
the little
praises.
sister too.
And Deacon say, thank you so much. He said like 4 times.
Thank you to our viewers. Thank you for without you guys, you could not make this show possible. We want to thank the bishop. The bishop, he come out again to do patient saint with us every morning. So we want to give thanks to the bishop. And
don't forget, PSR cups for sale, right, Cap?
Yes, PSR cups for sale, $10 a piece, including shipping and handling.
Officer Alicia, why the hell is Ants on these cups? Oh,
hey, he gonna tear you
my
a new
bad,
one,
Deacon.
bro. He gonna tear you a new one.
All right, with that, Israel, wait
Just
for the
YouTube.
commercials.
Just go to YouTube.
We say,
hold on, wait,
what?
Yeah.
You can't do your job from over here, bro. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
Yeah, you a guest today.
You can't do it.
There you go, Jew.
So we can't close yet?
There you go, Jew.
And there we go. Hey, shalom.
We say shalom.
Shalom.
We're here to preach the
All
truth.
praises, all praises.
So, ladies, we know that the tabernacle of God lies with men. However, 1 Corinthians chapter 11 dictates what is the proper order for a repentant Israelite woman. We know that our power is in the scriptures. So as long as we follow those guidelines that were set by our righteous foremothers, we're going to be setting the course for future generations to come. So with that being said, what's your superpower? Is your superpower being shamefaced? Is your superpower being in subjection to your Lord? Let's see what a true superpower and repentant Israelite woman is. Come join us. Shalom.
They try to tell us that our strength is measured by a man's. That's not true, that's not true. And a woman's role is weakness if we submit to him. Lies. But we know our true power, and it comes from within. Comes from within. balance, it's our superpower. Modesty and emotion, it's our superpower. Shame-faced and glowing, it's our superpower. Waiting on the Lord, it's our superpower. We're the daughters of Sarah, We're the daughters of Sarah, shining our light. We're the daughters of Sarah. Visit our website. Visit our website.
Bell Financial Consulting is strategically designed for our customers' priority first. Our mission is to have a customer-focused foundation by providing multifaceted business opportunities, tax preparation for your personal and your small business, grant writing, for-profit and nonprofit organizations, corporate filings, S-Corp, C-Corp, and LLC, bookkeeping for small businesses, financial coach for your personal financial needs and your business needs, and business plans. Our aim is to exceed all of your financial needs. It is our pleasure to service your corporation, and we thank you for taking one step forward to the enhancement of the financial future of your organization. Thank you for choosing Bell Financial Consulting and Bell Outsourcing Solution, the reliable, smarter choice.
ID for Hebrews. 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 ID.
Shalom, Israel. I'm a licensed Israel. I've been going for 25 years. Please check out my representatives. Thank you.
Hey, bro, thought you were having a cookout. This is a cookout. It's not a cookout. Trust me this. When you sold to the earth, it makes everything better. Now this is a cookout.
Salt of the earth. Now that's Jacob's lamb.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel, united in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.